How's it going out there in YouTube land? I am Steve and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger and we're back on Fremont Street. But today we're not going to be doing a lot of Fremont Street. As I told you guys last night in the previous live stream, in the previous last episode, we're going to be going down to Main Street. So this is Main Street. I gotta look at my camera. It's over here. This is Main Street right behind us. That's the plaza, and it goes that way, which gets you to the area I did on the homeless encampment, so we're not going there. But we're gonna go that way, which is gonna go down towards the new City Hall. In this video, in this live stream, we're gonna go down towards the new City Hall, towards like an arts district, to where these old character buildings from like 100 years of history is all built up in this area. So I hope you enjoy this live stream. If you're just watching this on a replay or something, consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and we gotta go. But anyways, I'm wearing the VegasFaceMask.com face mask. There it is right there. I can't remember what this one's called, but I know it's on the website. So if you've ever considered owning anything like this, do it now, because we're gonna be, we're not getting the fabrics anymore. There's a big change coming in July. But anyways, we gotta flip this camera around and show you this beauty mass view of everything in downtown right now. So yeah, so VegasFaceMask.com if you've considered it. Fidel is back in the chats. What's up, Fidel? How you doing, buddy? And yeah, it's a different perspective if it's a different day, and we're all charged up. All of our batteries should be good to go. And let's get down and check out what happens when we walk past Main Street all the way down. So we are right by the Golden Gate right now. And then we have, of course, the beautiful Plaza Hotel over here. What's the change, day tripper? Well, they say a change will do you good. And I'm not going to tell you until later on, because there's a lot of things, a lot of machinations. Channel's not going anywhere, but you know, and also in July, things are, let's be honest here. I don't know when the mask mandate in Nevada ends, but in most places it might be over before you know it. I didn't say that. I just said there's a change coming to my channel. So I'll explain further as we go. Wide angle. Oh yeah, John, this might be your first time seeing it. This is an optical wide angle. It's not the digital one on the phone. The good thing about using an actual piece of glass on your wide angle lens is that you get to use the best sensor on your phone, and you get the best colors and the best clarity and the best experience for my dear viewers. I was watching the Intel Wilds here. How you guys doing? I was watching the video last night. I seldom, if ever, watch my own live streams after the replay is on. But I was watching William perform last night at 59 minutes, and I could just watch. That was surreal. I was like, how can I cut this up and repurpose it? Maybe I'll put it on Instagram or something like that. Not leaving Las Vegas on Instagram. Uh-oh. We're seeing a lot of cars getting towed lately, aren't we? But yeah, the Chicken Ranch with the Foghorn Leghorn bar. Foghorn. Anyways, yeah, cops are involved. You never want to see the cops. It means they're an accident. Somebody got hurt. You know, cops don't generally come out in Las Vegas unless somebody is not cooperative. But there's a lot of them this time. What the hell's going on down here? Yeah, so if you can do a car accident, cops don't usually come out in Vegas. They stop doing that. Here's another lowrider. This guy can't start over here. These poor guys, they drive these lowriders around. The whole car might be worth $1,000. This is the old man on Pawn Stars said it once. He's like, the whole car is worth $1,000. It's all the customizations that nobody wants unless you are like a lowrider aficionado. That's what he said. The old man on Pawn Stars once said that when Chumley wanted to buy an old like Chevy Impala. He said, Chum, you don't make any money on those cars. Nobody wants them. They're just too hyper specific. And the car's not worth anything. It's all the stuff they slap on them. Well, these are the lowriders. They've been breaking down. We saw a bunch of them on the strip kind of breaking down too. Not like, come on. Whoa. You can hear that. That's him right there. Yep. We finally got it started. It sounds pretty rough, if I do say so myself, but hey man, look, it has hydraulics. It bounces up and down. So what could I say about it? There's some more people confused about why the Greyhound isn't running. What do you mean they changed the address to the Greyhound a month ago and told everybody, but we didn't pay attention to the emails? Anyhow, let's keep going. We're gonna go all the way down Main Street. So here we go. Old cars are like, we old people. We might be classics, but no one seems to appreciate. Oh, come on now. I appreciate the value. I do. It's like my old cat, Domino. I appreciate him to death. He's awesome. He's beautiful. I shouldn't have said the death word, but you know what I mean. Like, I love him. still with us every day. Lift him up on the bed because I don't want him to have, we had to install stairs for him. He can't climb and jump anymore. John, thank you so much, John. Starting us off, John. But no, our old cat Domino, he can't jump up anymore, so he has a set of stairs, and then oftentimes I don't even want him to take the stairs because he wobbles. He's got no sense of gravity and he falls over, and I feel so bad for him, but we'll just take care of him forever and ever. So we got the plaza over here, the Union Station, the Union Plaza as it used to be called. Actually used to have a pretty cool top on it. Somebody over in the Facebook group, I think it's Brian Cosimo, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm sorry, but anyways, he's awesome. He keeps posting these awesome photos of old Las Vegas. Weather looks good. What's the temp right now? 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Jeremy, Stephen, I hope this helps out, but get some breakfast, Starbucks or something along your walking adventure. I might buy a bottle of water at some point. I'm on this kick now where I drink a lot of water, no caffeine anymore, period. But I'm drinking these little 7-Eleven. Thank you so much, by the way. These little 7-Eleven branded sugar-free drinks. Oh my God, Dan. What do we got? Dan Oh My Younger. Thank you so much, Dan. That's super generous of you. Super generous of everybody. And they're sugar-free. They're really good. They basically like an imitation body armor, and they're like two for $2. But I won't get one free. Sean, how you doing? What's the best? Thank you so much, Sean. What's the best Thai food? We like Kung Fu Thai. Kung Fu Thai is really good. It's over on Spring Mountain Road and Valley View. So it's probably a $15 Uber ride from Caesar's Palace type of level. Totally worth checking out. It's been around since 1976, I want to say, and it's fantastic. We have a little, holy cow, I missed somebody else. Boom, you're the best of the Vegas bloggers. Thank you, Greg Freeman. Thank you for that high praise. There's a lot of great Vegas bloggers out there, guys. A lot of great live streamers too. So I wouldn't walk this area at night. I'll show you where you could walk at night, but there's not much going on. We're gonna get all the way down past the core. The core is, thank you, Jersey T. Wowza, they're super nice to me today. We can see in the distance, okay, from a distance. Best Filipino food in Las Vegas. My wife likes D Pinoy joint. D as in David, Pinoy joint. That's at the South Outlet Center, and there's also one on Jones that you're probably never gonna get to. This is the Smith Center for Performing Arts. Now we could conceivably go over there, and I wanna go down Main Street and show you guys how Vegas is a little bit different than what you're used to, how it looks a little bit different. This thing called the Core Arena, it's like an outdoor events area for the plaza. Thanks for the plaza. Somebody from the plaza sent me a plaza hat, which was really weird because it was like the return address said the plaza. There was no name on it. It was just like, yeah, where's this? If this mail can't get delivered, send it back to the plaza. And I was like, cool, somebody at the plaza sent me something, but maybe it was just a prank being played by somebody. If that person that sent me something from the plaza wants to email me, I'd love to work on talking about you guys on camera officially. I was supposed to interview the president or whatever of the company, and then they never got back to me because I got sick over the holidays, and then I couldn't email people, I couldn't even function. And then I did email them back, but they never got back with me. The plaza, what is this now? Plaza's a great hotel. I love staying back there in the day. Let's see, Trudeau needs to open the border to get rid of COVID jails so we can go to Vegas again. I'm hearing multiple reports of people just flat out challenging it. Do you guys want to go see the Smith Center right now? Right now, yes or no? Say yes in the chat, no in the chat. Do you want to go see that giant building over there, the Smith Center? You can tell me yes, you can tell me no. It's right near the Outlet Center. We just put all our centers in one spot, in one place. Steve says no. You're no fun, Steve D. Why you gotta be that guy, Steve D? I wonder if we can get through this way. I have no idea. We may or may not. No, I bet you we can't. And probably the reason we can't is because, yeah, we have to go through Bonneville. There's train tracks, a giant fence down here, so you can't go to the Smith Center that way. But this is the new City Hall. So that's the new City Hall, and the old City Hall is where Zappos is now. We're not in really close to that. The new City Hall is right here. The original City Hall is what became the Mob Museum. So that's a pretty cool building over there if you look at it. At nighttime it has some nice neon on it. And I don't know what that building there is. Not sure. It's kind of newish, but it's really a governmental center area out here. And then we have, of course, our parking garage, the city parking and stuff like that. Anyone here from Denver? How's the snow situation? One of my viewers keeps getting delayed flying back home. He's stuck in Nevada right now. So he was supposed to go home yesterday, flight was canceled. Supposed to go home today, flight was canceled. So that's what I've heard about the snow situation in Denver. Tons of heavy snow, snowing like crazy. April snow, March snow is the toughest snow of all. We had a snowstorm in Calgary, Canada, right before I left, way back in like 2003, 2002. It snowed like it felt like a meter of snow, which is about 3 feet. And it was very, very heavy and dense. And it was so late in the year that it killed off a lot of the budding trees. So we had to wait longer for trees to sprout. I see it enough. My wife drags me to the outlet mall every trip. Well, we don't have to go to the outlet mall. Besides, the outlet mall doesn't want you to film the outlet mall. When I was in there before, they killed a video I had in progress that I was filming on a GoPro. Because he said, nope, can't stream, can't film, can't do anything. And this was way back in like July, August. And I'm like, dude, trust me on this. I'm doing you a favor, showing that you're even open. Well, I didn't say that to him. That's just my random thoughts. So, Strip is in the distance, of course. We have Resorts World, all giant. Oh my God, Lady Steel, thank you so much. I see you there, Lady Steel. Yeah, we have Resorts World. You can see the Fountain Blue or the Drew or whatever you want to call it, and the Stratosphere. The biggest one on the Strip is the Stratosphere, of course. Shout out to Russ and all your friends in the UK. Hello there, mate. How you doing, buddy? Russell and everybody in the UK, if you're just watching this channel, you don't know who I am. I'm Steve and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. There is City of Las Vegas. You want a business license or something, you go there. The funkiest building in the whole city is right over here. Let's go take a look. It's actually designed by Frank Gehry, who's Canadian, who has designed some buildings around the world. He's either super overrated or an architectural mastermind, genius, savant, visionary, or he's totally overrated. But this is a Alzheimer's Neurological Research Institute. So what's up with the Drew? I heard it was purchased again. Sure it was, yeah. Have you ever dined at the top of the world? No, I never have. I've been up there once. I went to the Stratosphere once, like a long time ago, probably 10 plus years. So yeah, the Drew was purchased. It was purchased by the Koch Industries Trust. It's a real estate investment trust. Also, part of it was bought by the Fontainebleau. It was a partnership. So the Fontainebleau is a real place in Miami. It's an old hotel. Fontainebleau in Miami has been around since the 50s or the 40s, maybe even earlier. And it's in Scarface, that movie, or that property. So you go and see Scarface. There's a scene on the beach. They're at the Fontainebleau. That's why it was going to be called that. Super famous. So this is an interesting area. Stream from the top of the Strat, Blvd says. Do you ever go to Arby's? I used to love Arby's when I was a kid. They had, it's not the same here, but Canadian Arby's had this really great chicken sandwich. It wasn't like the sliced meat. It was just like a fried chicken sandwich. And those Arby curly fries. And that their Arby sauce. Wow, beautiful. Now I don't really try to eat fast food. It's been about a month. We had fast food once. We got Roberto's Tacos last weekend and it wasn't very good because they didn't fry the tacos enough. Fried tacos, you ask? Yeah. Definitely a Southwest United States thing, but fried beef tacos are fantastic. Unless they don't fry them enough and then they're soft and saggy. And you went to the drive-thru and you brought them home. So what are you gonna do? Complain about it? Fontainebleau was in a Bond movie too. Cool. Tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. God ran out of flavors. He said, just make everything taste like chicken. So yeah, the building to the left of us is it's like a City of Las Vegas. So if you want business licenses, anything like that, you would go there. And then the City Parkway Garage and all this stuff over here. This is a newer area. You are around the corner from the outlets. Actually, yeah. The outlet is that sign right there, and that one there. So that's the North Outlet Center. I'm huffing and puffing. I slept 4 hours last night, so God forgive me if I sound very tired, because I probably am. But I'll try to keep up the tempo for you. Keep up the pace. All right. Look at that. Wow. Just stick your head out and take a look at all that. Not bad. Circa's in the distance. That's the underpass we just went through. I'm gonna keep on walking right now. Plus, this is the kind of day where you come out wearing a sweater and it gets warm really, really fast. It is, let's see, daylight savings time. Yeah. And that 4 hours is with the daylight savings time, because I wear my Apple Watch to bed, and I use an app for sleep, and so it actually knows when I'm sleeping. It knows when I'm awake. It knows if I've been bad or good. So I should be good, for goodness sake. Look at this building though. Why so empty? Because what's the reason for tourists to come here? Good morning, Steven. Got you on a big screen. Thank you so much, beach all day guy. Let's see. Try not to be huffing and puffing in your ears too much. So the Smith Center over there, we're gonna go there too. It's interesting because there's a bunch of green space, grass. Like, that's a performing arts venue for Broadway type shows, which we never had. I'm sure you had things like Phantom, the Vegas Spectacle, you know, Jersey Boys on the Strip, but you had no place to show Wicked or Hamilton or any of the Broadway shows that go off Broadway and tour. Look at this building though. Hola from San Diego, California. Very cool, man. So this is look at the architecture. Isn't this a trip? What's at the Smith Building? So yeah, again, it's just a giant performing arts center with all sorts of art and seats. They haven't had a show there in a long time. Is Death Valley worth seeing while staying in Vegas? Some people go there for the extremes. So if you want to say you go to the hottest area in North America, you'd go to Furnace Creek. It's the lowest point. Mr. Classic TV is going to be here next Sunday. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Classic TV. So this is wild. Now, if you guys are interested, you say yes. I don't know how many people would be. I have some absolutely fantastic images of this building that I did. They're high dynamic range images. I worked a long time on them. They're not just snapshots. I'm thinking of doing something on SmugMug, or just a photo sharing type website, or even my own website to feature my photography. I have a macro lens coming for this camera. As you guys see, this is a wide angle lens, but it looks probably more clear than you're used to on most wide angles I've done. But this is the Lou Revo Neurological Institute. I'm sure I'm getting the name wrong. It's an offshoot of the Cleveland Clinic. Let's see here. Good morning, Manuel, the shot caller. Nice meeting you last night, my friend. Thank you so much. If it looks like the Disney concert hall, there's a reason for that. So this building was designed by Frank Gehry, who is a Canadian-born architectural artist, and he's designed different venues all around the world. Everywhere from Germany to London, New York City. I believe the Disney concert hall is actually his, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting structure. Now, as I mentioned, you either love this building or you absolutely hate it. You either think it's great, it's the bee's knees, or it's the stupidest, ugliest thing you've ever seen. I happen to have an endearing soft spot for this building. I think it looks very interesting to me to see something like this in the middle of nowhere. And this area wasn't as built up before when this opened. This opened a while back. And this is straight up medical offices. And they've raised a lot of money for this cause, for Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. So it's actually nice that they have something like this in Las Vegas. Otherwise, we're barren, you know, that. If we don't have any way to help out the community that we live in, there's a couple of big donors that have raised millions and millions of dollars for this cause. The Lou Revo Center for Brain Health, that's what the official name is here. Yep, and here's some of the donors and some memorials. See if we can recognize any names down here. Kenny Epstein. Oh, Okay, Frank Ferretta Jr. Recognize that. Former Nevada Governor Kenny C. Gwin. So we have different senators. Let's see if we can find, okay, here you go. Here's another one. Emerald Alden, E.G. and Merrill Lagasse. There you go, never ending support. Jim Silvestri, that sounds familiar to me. For some reason I can't really hear it in my brain and put who it is. Alden and Emerald Lagasse, they have two of these things, so they must be huge. Robin Leach, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Jackie Gohan from the South Point, if you guys know that casino. There's a lot of names on here, so look at this. I want you guys to live by this. Happiness, it's your choice. I'm sorry, I get, my grandfather, Las Vegas Raiders, are up here. My grandfather died of Alzheimer's. So when people make jokes about people who are fading away, I get sad, because I think those people feel like they're trapped in a prison cell that they can't bust out of, and they have flashes of their old life. And that sounds terrible, right? It'd be like if you're stuck in prison and they keep forcing you to look at pictures of your loved ones, and you didn't even do anything to earn that prison sentence, because the folks that have to deal with Alzheimer's and brain injuries, they didn't do anything to deserve it. So that helps them, which is good. Let's walk over to the Center for Performing Arts, the Smith Center. And behind us, of course, we have the World Market Center, and their ever-expanding World Market Center. It started off as one building, added another one. 655 people, let's pump this up. Pump it up to 275 likes for me. And so, yeah, so I know there's some of you guys that make jokes about people that are in the news right now. I just want you to consider, gosh, nobody's fault when their faculties start to slip. It really isn't, and they can't help it. And I hope to God that I carry everything with me throughout my life, because we're blessed with our intellect and our memories. Thank you for your YouTube videos. Been trying to convince members of the family to come out last week in September with your videos. I was able to convince a bunch of them. Cool, Frank. Thank you so much, Frank, for the support. So yeah, this is all brand new. Symphony Park is what this is officially called. It's a master plan that's been being built continuously for just a very long time, years and years. They've been building out to Symphony Park, and there's the Children's Museum down here. So we have the Lead Discovery Children's Museum, and is it called the Lead one? Did I get it right? I don't know if I did. I thought it was Lead. Now it's got Discovery all over it, so I don't know if that's Discovery Channel or not. Yeah, and everything down here is pretty slick. We're gonna go walk inside. You'll see some really nice parks, some beautiful areas where they can do outdoor concerts. Hey Natalie, Las Vegas, how's it going? It looks beautiful outside. It is really nice right now. 54 degrees. It's gone up a few degrees since we started chatting, you and I. So that's a giant children's museum. Remember, Vegas doesn't have a lot of museums, so to see this stuff happening is great. And then we have the interstate. This would be the interchange, I think, between 15 and 95. It's one of the busiest intersections. Like it was on the radio, they said, did you know that so-and-so intersection is the 59th busiest in America for interchanges? I have to take their word on it. I don't ever drive in this area. My commute is on the opposite side of town. So this is a neat area that you never think you were gonna see. The spaghetti bowl, Lady Steele calls it. That is correct, Lady Steele. You are correct, madam. Let me put this down for half a GIF so we can see the map right now. So you were here. We're gonna go there to the courtyard. This is Reynolds Hall, Discovery, the Bowman Pavilion. Yeah. So then there's sculptures over here too. We're gonna take a look at all this stuff. And I said Main Street, but if we don't make it down there, then we have another video day that we can go to. Booked for December today from the UK, managed to get 10 nights at the Oyo for $275 for 10 nights. What is your, my microphone just fell off. What is your resort fee on that? Because if you just got that room for $27.50 a night, you are the Vegas winner chicken dinner of the month of the year. That sounds pretty amazing. So let's see. Oh, bother. Let me put this clip back on. We're gonna get going in just half a second. I gotta fix my microphone up or else it's gonna fall off. I'll step on it. The wheels will fall off the bus. Everybody will be crazy, unhappy with me. You'll all quit my channel. You'll rage quit me. I'm just kidding. I'm not worried about that. Let me fiddle with this half a jiff. Kevin D, what are you talking about? Kevin D, I wish my friend Kevin from Canada was here too. Lots of Kevins in the chat. That is a great deal, yeah. Hi, Steve. Thanks for bringing the pinball history GoFundMe to our attention. Absolutely. It's fun to save the Pinball Hall of Fame. It's fun to do stuff like that. You give something above and beyond yourself, but I just did it because, I don't know, it seemed like the right thing to try to do. What else was I doing that morning? And then it worked out okay. It's always fun when things work out okay. There's multiple Oyo locations. Yeah, you don't want to be near the Oyo, near where we are. That's not good. Look at this courtyard, like nothing else. Yeah, there's, Oyo is just puts, okay, so Oyo is an Indian company from the country of India, and they like to put their branding on buildings. So it's kind of like Howard Johnson. You guys might go past a hotel, and then it's a Howard Johnson, and then a few years later, listen to the birds. Oh, there they are. Come on, guys. Ooh, and then a few years later, it's not a Howard Johnson anymore. Hi, it's Brian and Melanie from Rhode Island. We'll be there. We'll be there. We will be the tree in May. The tree in May? You'll be here in May. This is not a medical center. No, this is all for the performing arts. This area. I love the birds. Performing arts are for the birds. No, but this is the Smith Center for Performing Arts. Look at those skies. Ooh, how sweet it is. So Fred W. Smith and Mary B. Smith moved from Arkansas to Las Vegas in 1961, where Mr. Smith initially served as general manager of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest paper owned by Dorney Media at the time. He was promoted through the years and retired in 1994 as the president and CEO of Dorney Media Group. During his career, Mr. Smith served on numerous corporate and community boards, received 6 honorary doctorate degrees and Distinguished Nevada Award from UNLV. Retirement from Dorney allowed Mr. Smith to devote his time fully to the responsibilities as chairman of the board of Donald W. Reynolds Foundation. In that role, he has overseen the foundation's philanthropic, geez Louise, giving programs resulting in grants of nearly $2 billion to fund programs and buildings for nonprofits across the United States. Throughout the lives of both Mr. and Mrs. Smith have been active in community leaders in Las Vegas and Southern Nevada. And here they are. This statue is from 2012, which gives you an idea of when this was already all set up. And here's the statue to commemorate them. Yeah, it's a very old 1930s kind of architecture. You don't see this usually. There's the Bowman Pavilion. And actually, I came down here after a stream once, a long time ago. This is probably last summer. And yeah, this whole building behind me that's under construction, there's no sign of it. This didn't exist. These look like condos, honestly. These look like condos. So I guess they're building a housing down here, which is kind of cool. Real grass. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Come on, hummingbird. There he is. Oh, you can't even see it because of my wide angle lens. Oh, wide angle lens, you're the, there he is. You see him? There's a hummingbird right there. That is super neat. You don't see that usually. Well, that's not true. I have a hummingbird feeder, and we have hummingbirds in our backyard, but you guys don't expect to see it. This is real grass out here, and it smells fantastic. It's so well manicured, and it's taken care of, and it's super plush. And yeah, things you're not going to usually see in this town. That hummingbird is totally looking for roses to suckle on, but there ain't no roses. There ain't no nectar down here. You are so lost. Buddy, dude. With your fast flying, there you are. Whoa. That is cool. Look at him. You don't usually see stuff like that. I just thought I would show you. All right, we got to go, Mr. Hummingbird. Why are you letting me get so close to you, bro? Aren't you afraid of me? You should be. I'm a human. I'm like 5,000 million times your size. Whoa. Yep. Arnold says the grass is fantastic. He does, but Arnold's not here right now. It's just you and me and 686 other people on a Sunday morning. Yeah. So let's get back to business. Find out how to get back to where we were, just to show you where we are right now in proximity to the downtown area. A private park. It's a private park. The park is open generally from dawn to dusk. Permits are needed for groups of 20 or more. Leash your pets. No camping, sleeping, leaflet, solicitation, skateboarding, political, or sporting events. Some center may remove guests at sole discretion. Very good. Look at that. That sounds like all the hotels I've ever been in. What's that big building? This right here. Carlos Care, going to the Catholic Church. No, this is actually a Center for Performing Arts in Las Vegas. And this would be like a clock tower. Not sure if it's functional. And this is corporate sponsorship, which kind of diminishes it a little bit. Late to the party, but here now. Thank you so much, UK. Anthony. Yeah, okay. Well, hey, I guess we all make some money somehow. Thanks for a Sunday stroll, Larry Watson says. You're very welcome. It's all good, my friend. So you can see where we're at right now. We came from downtown. We passed, you know, the Golden Nugget and all this stuff. And this is all being obscured by condos. I imagine they're not going to be cheap condos, which is good, I suppose. But here's the Reynolds Hall, and there's your clock tower. Ooh. Not thinking that it's going to look like this, but it totally does. But let's get down to Main Street. Let's do our best. But there's downtown Las Vegas behind us. Downtown Las Vegas. 708 people watching, only 279 likes. We could rectify that. It's going to take a team effort, but if you all hit the like button right now, then God saves a hummingbird. Although that hummingbird looked pretty good. Looked like he didn't need any saving. So hit that like button, guys. Let's pump it up to 500 likes on this video in short order. Thank you so much for being with me here tonight, or today, this morning. Feels like tonight because I technically just took a nap. 4 hours ain't much of a rest, but I'm trying my best. Where's the tumbleweeds? Very subdued area. But we're gonna get down to Main Street right now. Do our best to get down to Main Street and check out what's going on down there. Main Street is a little area that most people don't ever get down to after you walk past City Hall. But I thought you guys might appreciate seeing this. How close are you to the new Area 15? Not far, not close. You'd have to get on the 15, Interstate 15 and drive a little bit, but we're not gonna go there today. We will be at Area 15 next weekend. I'm gonna vlog when the temp rises. Oh yeah, I did all last summer, Carlos. The trick is you just gotta go out at night. You cannot vlog at all during the daytime, unless you're indoors. If you're outside, there is no camera that will survive the Southern Nevada heat. So what'll happen is your camera will overheat. It doesn't matter if you're using a full digital SLR, a cell phone, a GoPro, every camera overheats after a few minutes. Cameras are amazing. The fact that you're recording 4K streaming, but those image sensors, they get particularly hot. And when the temperature is 110 degrees and your black phone heats up to 140 degrees on the surface, yeah, generally a thing that doesn't work well for technology. So we're gonna walk back down. We're not going through the outlet center today. Camcorders can make it with recording. Yeah, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I've never tried an old-fashioned camcorder. I have tried a GoPro Hero 7 Black, GoPro Hero 9 Black. I have tried a Sony V, I can't remember the name of the model now, V1 or whatever it's called. I have tried Panasonic Lumix G9. I have tried a Samsung Galaxy S8, a Google Pixel 3 XL, and a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. None of those cameras will survive a live stream in the afternoon in Las Vegas. You can't even record video on them. They eventually overheat. And then they shut down. The first thing that shuts down on your phone is the antenna. So you don't have much ability to live stream even if your camera functions because it shuts down the antenna. Yep, and then there's solutions. You can put an ice pack on your phone if you wanted to try it, but ice pack on the phone plus gimbal means you can't use the gimbal, it's too heavy. Was meant to be out there March, but they canceled, but now they want, what now? Now they say they want to charge all the date payments, so it's up the price, so looking to see if we could get it a bit cheaper. Possible. Oh my gosh, somebody became a member. Beyond Creative, thank you so much. Welcome to memberships. You're gonna be on our next memberships only live chat. You're gonna have your name in the credits. Although I thought you were in the credits. Maybe your membership lapsed or the card was canceled and you renewed. You look familiar. I thought you were in the credits. But either way, you get lots of perks for being in the channel memberships or the Patreon. Let's see here. It's Area 15, yeah, I can't explain Area 15. It's a interactive art experience. General admission is free. Last night I was telling you guys I have to buy tickets to Area 15. I have to buy them this weekend before it sells out for the Meow Wolf, it's called. And somebody said, snap back in the comments, Area 15's free. That's true. They have a free general admission ticket that they use to limit people for COVID reasons. If you go there today, it'll say that there's like 10,000 available at the start of the day or something. There was 5,000 available on Friday when I looked into it, but you have to pay to get into the interactive exhibits, of which there are several. Meow Wolf is a paid entry, $35 for Las Vegas locals, and $45 for general admission. Picture Blue Man Group ran them all, Area 15, yeah. It was originally supposed to be a convention space. And my wife makes these paper flower walls that are like 8 foot by 10 foot, and we went in there to talk to them about selling them as a service. And then COVID hit, and so things changed. So they changed themselves, they pivoted, as they like to use the term. They decided that they were gonna pivot, not do that. So they said, well, we're gonna change everything right here, and we're gonna make it an interactive art exhibit, which was, they did. So far it's been a resounding success from what I can understand it. Thank you, Paul A. Boom, Paul A. in the house. Appreciate you very much, my friend. So this is the Clark County Government Center, as I mentioned. Go in there to get your business licenses. We're gonna go back to Main Street, take a walk down Main Street with all my friends. Let's see here, Max, it's Sunday, this is a business area. That's why there's no people here, yeah. I mean, I could go to the Strip for the umpteenth time. I don't know how to count to umpteenth. What number is umpteen? But, you know, we were there just last night. We were on downtown Fremont Street on Friday night. So Sunday mornings, we like to get out, do something that you might have never seen before. We get the crowd from the United Kingdom, from Europe, where it's like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, or as they would call it, 18 or 1900 o'clock. You guys don't use o'clock when you do that, do you? That'd be kind of weird. What's the weather? It's getting warmer out. It was 54, it's still 54 degrees. Go away, Siri, I don't need you. 54 degrees is what it says it is right now. Umpteenth is right between 12 and 13. Umpteenth. Well, there you go. Let's get back to Main Street Station. We got to go underneath this underpass. We haven't been to Vegas since October 2019. Can't wait to return. Thanks for the informative information. You're welcome, Dan Mello. It's 17:45 in the UC now. Always super informative stream. We can feel you love Vegas and care for the folks that live there. Bravo, mon ami. Well, thank you so much. Mon ami, my belle, Martin and Susan. I know Belle means love, I think. Shouldn't have said that. Or beauty, I don't know. What do they call Belle? It was Beauty and the Beast. Does that mean beauty? Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Martin and Susan. And Martin says thanks too. It's a Martin inception here on the channel today. So let's get back to Main Street and walk down. We're going to be going south on Main Street a little bit here. We are being safe, Kevin. This is a generally very safe area during the day especially. Although at night, you might not see many people, but unfortunately people tend to sleep under underpasses and stuff like that in most places, not just in Las Vegas. I mean, it's got to be a little bit warmer under the underpass when the cold air can't fall on you, I imagine. Let's see here. Do you have to show a negative test when flying to Vegas? That's going to depend on the airline, I guess. Maybe your airline requires it. The city doesn't require it. Not at all. My mom is coming there for her birthday tomorrow. She's lucky since the city is back open, she won't be bored. No, she definitely won't be bored. There's a lot of things to see and do right now. So that's the railway right above us if you're hearing a big rumbling noise. Not to mention all the buses, but there's a rail line that goes on top of that underpass we just went through. I hate to admit that if this is the one way to get Las Vegas to a more safe environment for the tourists, well, I can't argue with that. Yeah, so there's no negative test required. Maybe your airline does. So far, I've not heard of any kind of COVID passports, vaccine passports happening at any of these places. Any news on travel restrictions from Europe? Man, that's the powers that be that kind of sort that stuff out. I've not heard of any travel restrictions being lifted. Tons of them currently. Go to the mall. Yeah, I'm not going to the mall. The mall doesn't like people filming things and streaming, even though it's an outdoor mall. And they politely asked me to put my camera away or leave last summer. So I had a bunch of footage, but I couldn't complete my video, which was unfortunate. Not an ideal situation. So we're back on Main Street right now. I'm gonna go down here a little bit towards Desert Manor. So places you probably don't want to stay. This is probably one of them, if you can at all avoid it. This area here, not the best area. And I'm being just brutally honest. If anybody from Desert Manor is watching, I'm sure you'll refute my claims, but these kinds of places are weeklies. You don't want to stay in them if you don't have to. But if you have to, they have cable, you know. Most of them have Wi-Fi built in. Now, I'm not sure what Ice House is. I don't even know if it's open, to be truthful with you. These little businesses that you see that you never usually see. Authentic downtown Las Vegas, don't you know? Las Vegas downtown is known for arts as well. So there's always some good art down here. Lots of art near East Fremont Street, which we've checked out before on the channel. We're gonna come up to the Gambler's General Store, which, if you ever wondered where you buy a slot machine or a craps table, it's this place right here. And then we're gonna go further down a little bit too. Hopefully my cell phone signal didn't get wonky. That is a power substation to my left. I'm staying at Ellis Island Casino on the 27th. Have you been there? Yeah, I won't actually go to the Ellis Island anymore. We had a really not very good experience there, but you know, maybe I'll make a video on that someday. We used to go for their steak. That's what they're famous for, the prime rib, and they have killer fish and chips. So TNT Lawn Equipment, Crank and Grind, it says. Oh, okay, this is not a lawn equipment shop. This is a bike shop. Wow, this is interesting. Desert Manor, the former home of vlogger. Did he really live there? Well, he's done different for himself, hasn't he? See if these guys will let us come in. My signal might die. See, look at this. Hey, good, I'm on a live stream. What do you guys do down here?
Sorry, what?
I'm on a live stream. What do you guys do down here? I've been walking past, I've been driving past this for years.
We're opening a bike shop doing bicycle repairs and services.
Damn, this is cool.
Thanks.
It says TNT Lawn Repair or some whatever, lawn equipment.
That's the shop next door.
Okay, I totally missed this. What are you guys called?
Our shop is Crank and Grind.
Oh, you are Crank and Grind. That's the one cranked next to it. Killer. Wow, so it's an alternative to the place over on Rainbow. It's good to know. This is cool, guys. All right, so there you go. Bike repair downtown. So you don't got to go over to, I can't remember the name of the place, but there's only one place I've ever taken my bike when I had a bike. I don't have a bike now. I gave it away to somebody who needed it more than me. And they charged me like $100 for a tune-up. I don't know what these guys charge. So there you go, Crank and Grind LV. And that is lawn equipment, but next door. That's weird. Is it a bicycle chop shop? I have no idea. But it's cool little urban space, man. You gotta love it. So we go two ways here. Main Street forks off. We got all this kind of funky art. Open box appliances, 75% off. What is the tallest building in downtown? Circa. Circa's the tallest building in downtown. It's, don't know the floor count on Circa, but I've been up to the Legacy Club and it's got a great view from everywhere up there. So if you go down this way, not much to see, but if we go down this way, some more stuff to see. The Gambler's General Store has moved, I think, maybe. I know there's two locations. Steve D was telling me this, and I don't think I read it correctly. But let's get going. And there's a person camping in front of the General Store. That's interesting. And then you got this cool artwork right here. I don't exactly know what these are. I know that if you go down to Boulder City, for example, you actually get gears and cogs from the Hoover Dam in there. So Gambler's General Store, but I don't think this is the current location. I think they moved up the street because this looks pretty empty inside. But look at this old slot machine. I don't imagine this is the current location. Let's see here. Monday, March 18th. will be our last day at this location. We will reopen across the street ASAP. If you need to contact us. So yeah, this is not the original at all. So yeah, you can own a piece of history. They have decommissioned slot machines, all sorts of tables, craps, and stuff like that. So let's get to the other store. But there it is. 727 Main Street, right across the way. Custom poker chips, craps, bingo, poker and blackjack supplies, Las Vegas souvenirs, gambling books. And this is Main Street down here. So you just move across the street. Just a little bump, just move right across the street. See if we can get across the street without getting hit by cars. It's not really Frogger out here. Hey, what's going on, Kyle? We're walking down Main Street in downtown Las Vegas to see a different side than everybody's used to. Just to see what's up. Custom poker chips, gaming tables, yes. Crap supplies, novelty dice, award wheels. So you see those timeshare guys spinning the wheel to get you as a hook to come in. It says they're open. I don't know if they're gonna let me in there. I'm supposed to call this person at some point. Steve D set me up. So yeah, Gambler's General Store. I don't know, let's see if they want to. Do you guys want me to go in there? You can go in there. So 4 and WFS is in Vegas. Okay, everyone might be in church. Well, this is the Church of Las Vegas. And it says they are open. Please be sure and kind to wear your mask. They open every day, every single day. Gambling doesn't stop. Let's ask if we can go in here. Hi. Am I allowed to show people on YouTube this store? Are you guys okay with that? Cool. So this is the Gambler's General Store. Hopefully my stream doesn't die on me because I'm in a building. Good evening from Dublin. Oh, Brenda and Shane are in the house. Look at all this, man. Loose casino dice, $2.50 a pair. We can get these and shave them down. This is from the Frontier. Holy cow. The Frontier Hotel. Where's this from? These are all from the Frontier. Oh, okay, here we go. We have different dice, like the Rio. This is from the Rio. I don't know what LVC is. I'm not sure which casino LVC is. It was this Fabulous Casino is actually in play. Let's see where this one, LVC, because they're either Rio or LVC. Thank you, Brenda and Shane, by the way. So this one doesn't have any, these have no branding, no type of property on them. Oh, we have some Bally's over here. So Bally's, Rio, Bally's, Treasure Island. So Tropicana. But you know what gets me is the Plaza. You got the Plaza too. What gets me is the Frontier. I mean, the Frontier hasn't been around forever. Here's your tables. Ooh, look at this. $999 for this Hard Rock blackjack table. It's in really great condition too. The felt is good. The leather is all very nice. What else do we got here? Paris. We got Paris. Look, I got Elvis in the corner. Oh, a Bruno Mars. Oh, look at this. This has got to be from the Park MGM, obviously. From the Park Theater. Bruno Mars, man. $777. But this one here at the Paris, this is ultra. This has got like the, what is this type of textured leather. $2,600 for the table. Good golly. Do they sell casino old tables? Yeah, we're looking at them right now. You got another one with Cher from the Park Theater, because these are all headliners. So Cher's headlined, Bruno Mars is headlined, and we've got all these books on that. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to come in here and buy a book at some point. See, like there's all these books that I want to read on Vegas, like of Rats and Men, revised and expanded, Mayor Oscar Goodman's life from mob mouthpiece to Mayor of Las Vegas. Doesn't sound very complimentary on the mayor. Sounds like a hit piece, but who knows, maybe it's not. The Big Julie of Vegas, originally published in 1974. I don't know, I like that history, but I like the newer history a little bit more. Personalized playing cards. I'm gonna have to bring Caroline down here because she likes to bring these to the Philippines. And she actually knows a guy named June, but he's a guy. June, I'm not gonna say his last name, but she knows a guy named June. And this is, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what hotel this is from. It just says Double Barrel. Some of these are not branded. Oh, this is from the D. Look at the, jeez Louise. I don't know if those are from the D, but this one's from the D. So most of these tables are $777. Baccarat tournament. You got your shoe and everything. So $777 is your entry level. And then we have some of these over here. Poker tables. So what's a professional Tropicana poker table run? $1,200. So you guys know where you can get this stuff. And then you have the Big Bertha. What's the rules of the Big Bertha? Please ask to spin, one spin only, colors must match, words must match. So money and award wheels, they have everything here, don't they? This is some cool stuff. This is where you got to get your souvenirs. So if you're coming to Vegas and you want to buy a $995 poker or slot machine, I guess you can do that. Is this actually, yeah, you have to actually put money into this one. But yeah, so if you're ever coming down and you want to buy some real authentic stuff, you can skip the strip. You can come down to this place and you can check out the Gambler's General Store. Customized chips everywhere. Wow, this is like ultimate for Vegas junkies, isn't it? And I'm not really looking at the chats right now, just so you guys know. I'm just kind of taking this all in too. So Green Valley Ranch, Golden Nugget, Frontier. They must have bought a gazillion of these when the Frontier closed. I mean, the Frontier was closed like, I want to say 15 years ago. Four Queens, Flamingo, the Fiesta Ranchero, El Cortez, Downtown Grand. What else is not around anywhere besides here? Binions, Boulder Station, the Cosmo. You have your Cosmo cards. Aliante. There's casinos a lot of you guys never heard of these places. South Point, Silverton, Santa Fe, Suncoast, Texas Station, TI. These are some of the locals. They even have newer stuff like Oyo. And if you're a big fan of the M Resort, you do have the M Resort. Hooters Casino. Here's one that's extinct. No more Hooters Casino. So how much are the cards? They're $2. $2, or you get a dozen of them for 21 bucks. You got a deal. So yeah, and then these used to be so popular on the strip. And I used to look at these and be so critical of them. But honestly, this one's pretty new because you have T-Mobile Arena here. But then you look and it says Monte Carlo on that one there, so not that new. And then the Tropicana has been changed and modified. These are only as recent as when you can go up and take them. And there's your view from if you stay at the Rio. Basically, you'd be staying there. That's your view of the strip. Yeah, you can always tell how dated these things are because you take a look at them and you can pinpoint the things that are not existing. This one is pretty modern, pretty recent. Look, slot reel strips if you have to repair your slot machine. Dang, look at this. They have Golden Knight stuff in here. I wonder if it's reasonably priced. I'm not really sure. And yeah, some cool stuff. Look at this, your panoramic puzzle of T-Mobile Arena. Back when we used to allow people to get together and have a good time. It's coming back slowly but surely. This place is great. Worth a tour with a good camera. Not this blurry live stream. Hopefully it's not too blurry for you guys. We even have our t-shirts. Very nice. So you can buy machines in the back. You can buy a combination if you're sitting at the bar and you just can't find one of each. You have yourself a lighter and a bottle opener. Yeah, we're definitely, because Caroline brings these things back to her family in the Philippines. They love anything Vegas related over there. And so she'll bring them back and we'll definitely come in and see what we can get. These are some high-end cards here. Project Red made cards. Product Red. That's the not-for-profit. 007. Star Wars. Dude, there's Star Wars playing cards in here. Wow. I've never seen any of these. That's some cool stuff. So if you guys are just joining us, we're in the Gambler's General Store. Look at this. Jimmy Fallon.
Would you like to see one?
Oh no, it's amazing. So I've never seen anything quite like this, these cards. They're so like specific. That's gotta be like, other than you guys, where would somebody buy something like this? Nowhere else?
I don't know of many other places.
Yeah, it sounds like Star Wars playing cards. I bet you how much are they? They're, well, $10 a deck, huh?
Yeah, I believe they're $9.95 each.
Wow, is there anything that's open? That one's open.
Yeah.
So they gotta be themed like Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
You'd
they're
imagine
like
so.
white, but they have like this color backing.
Okay. Wow, it's actually,
These three are open. This one's
whoa.
closed.
So, do you mind if I put this down for a minute and show
Yeah, no,
people?
that's fine.
Cool, you're so generous. We appreciate it. 986 people appreciate it. So you guys want to see what this looks like if you're a Star Wars fan. So let's take a look right now. So there's your Joker. Wow. Joker, Joker. So what Kings look like? Of course, it's Darth. You knew it was going to be Darth. And let's see, these are really good cards. You can't see it, but there's such a texture on them. Let's see, what do our, so the ace is a fighter. There's your Joker, Lando Calrissian. Queen is, of course, Leia, and the king is the Emperor. Let's see if I know all my lore. There's Luke. There's, oh God, this is the new version of Star Wars, as you can see. So there's our face cards. And yep, very cool. Han Solo, of course, that's your Han card. And the back is red, so I imagine the other ones look the same way. Plastic foil, I don't know. Are these plastic foil cards, somebody asked?
No. Those
It's
are.
just the boxes like that embossed look.
Yeah, the boxes.
The cards are paper.
You guys can see this, so the cards are paper. You can see that glimmers. That's a collector's item, maybe, who knows? Oh, and it says, I have you now when you open it up. That's the first thing you'll see right there. That is very neat. Wow, I don't think a lot of people will be coming here for souvenirs now. That's so cool. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. What's the most valuable deck of cards in here, like the most expensive one?
The most expensive ones are the Kens. They're made out of plastic.
Which ones are they? There's ones in the display up here?
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, those. Okay, what makes them, just because they're plastic?
Yeah, they're 100% plastic, made in the USA.
Is there anything that's really collectible in here in terms of the decks of cards?
Not that I know of.
No, fair enough, fair enough. Why are these ones in the display case up here? Is it just for show or?
Those are just for show. It's one of like people think those are the most popular, I guess.
Okay, we got Beetlejuice, Wizard of Oz. Cool. It's very neat. Oh, yeah, no problem. She's got a good hairphone. Okay, thank you, ladies. That's very nice that they were able to show us some stuff in here. Very cool place. Any place that lets bloggers come through is cool in my books. All right, let's get back onto Main Street. Let's see the outside wall again. Which outside wall? This outside wall? This is the outside wall here. Why is my gimbal acting stupid? Hey, stupid gimbal, go back to where you were. There you are. About time you pay attention to what I want you to do. Yeah, so there's our outside wall. And it's actually a really nice mural too, I gotta give them that. So much stuff being built down here. The Great Greek Mediterranean Grill across the street. Yep, Main Street is a pretty switched on little place, but we gotta go down Main Street. If we don't go this, we're going down gas. No, we'll go down gas. And they do have dedicated bike lanes down here, although this RV doesn't look like he really gives a damn about that. So let's get down Main Street a little bit more too. That store is epic. That's a place for you. There you go. Buy yourself a blackjack table. It's only $1,300 if it has Bruno Mars on it, but $777 if it's not. If it's just the D. Oh no, wait. $777 was for Bruno Mars and Cher. And then you had the really high-end one from the Paris for like $2,250 or something like that. Let's see here. So look at this as Main Street. You never think of this as Las Vegas. If you're just tuning in on the stream, you might want to subscribe to the channel. My name is Steven, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Right now we're walking down Main Street. Downtown Las Vegas is behind us. This is totally walkable. Do it in the daytime. If you come here at night, it's safe to come here at night. There's never anything going on at night. But I'm sure in the summer that'll change because our days get as late as 9:30, 10 o'clock sunsets. But yeah, I wouldn't walk here, just my thing. It's a banquet hall. I imagine they're hurting for business because there's no banquets going on. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support the channel, VegasFaceMask.com. If you want anything right now, get it. We're not buying any more fabrics as the summer goes, and those places require masks, so those are going to taper out. So if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on a certain design on VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end, then do it soon, because we are not restocking favorite fabrics. Is the Main Street station open? No, it's not. Still closed. Dynotech Cycle Service. So we got more, but this is motorcycles. Main Street Motos. Yeah, the sidewalk is nice down here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this Main Street's gone through a lot of changes and a lot of upgrades. It's gotten very nice. A lot of nice art down here as well. Main Street Motos. A lot of these places are going to be closed on Sundays. And then nowadays with COVID, you have to find out when they are open at all. Some places will close down, and like for Fridays, for example. Fridays might be work from home day for the office. We're like all transitioning to that kind of stuff. So we're walking south right now. If I kept walking on Main Street, eventually I'll link up with Charleston. And Charleston is just a major east-west thoroughfare that goes down east and west. But if you go south enough, you end up on the Strip. Don't ask, we're not going to the Strip today. Need bail? Do it here. That bail bonds lady looks like a Reno 911 character. Is this place even open? I imagine they're not open. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, where you guys are from here? Where are you guys from?
We watched you for like a year. We are from Washington.
You're from That's a Washington accent if I ever heard one.
Actually, I'm from Brazil.
I figured as much.
She's originally from Vegas.
Okay.
We live here, but we were watching you today, and we are like, let's go down to Main Street. And just
That is
say
so
hi.
cool. I appreciate you guys coming all the way down.
Thanks for us.
That's awesome.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No, I love it when people interrupt me. Are you kidding me? I'm cool with that. I tell people to do it all the time. It's fine.
I started to watch your channel and all your videos a year ago when the pandemic just started. So, and she lived in Vegas for 17 years.
Right.
Kept up with everything.
Okay.
You.
So you're in lockdown. We have like no news, like what's going on in Vegas. So we
Wow.
found your video. We start to watch the videos like every single day, and we were posting every day.
Where were you
So-
guys when the pandemic was hitting last year?
Vancouver, Washington.
You were in Vancouver, Washington. Wow. Washington got hit hard first, didn't it?
But you know what I love about you is I appreciate your Vegas sentiment. You're so sentimental.
Aw.
about Vegas.
Well, yeah.
I feel the same every time you talk about it.
I don't know if they can hear you. Let me do this. I appreciate you guys being here and watching the channel. I'm going to bang my thing around. So what are your names?
My name's Kristen.
Kristen, and you are?
I'm Patrick.
Patrick and Christian. So you're from Brazil. How long have you been stateside?
I've been here for 1 year, actually, just 1 year.
Wow. I heard
Yeah.
somebody told me Brazil is pretty much masks optional. You get to the airport, you take a rapid test, they let you go and do your thing. But vaccinations are everywhere. If you want to get them, okay, but the businesses might not let you in if you don't have one. I don't know if that's true. He was from Brazil too. Is that about right, or is it pretty
Yeah,
loose?
well, when the pandemic started, it was already here, so I'm not really sure what
Oh,
they're
you haven't
doing
been
there.
back,
But
yeah.
yes, I still hear from people there. But yeah, definitely I can see that seems like they're getting more vaccines, maybe.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, Brazil it's a lot of tourism. If you guys don't have tourism, you're like us. It's rough,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's good. I'm glad. Well, thank you guys for watching. Do you want to say hi to anybody in Brazil or anybody in Vancouver?
Yeah, definitely. I want to say hi to my family there, and like
Cool.
people like most of the people in Brazil, they don't even speak. We don't speak English.
Well, you
like,
speak Portuguese. Go
Portuguese,
ahead.
yeah.
Say something to them.
So,
I don't care.
Oi para o Brasil, oi para todo mundo no Brasil.
That's awesome.
We actually just want to say hi to you. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if
We
you
are
ever-
super fans of the
we're in
channel.
our PJs. We didn't get fancy to
Oh,
be on YouTube.
you're good,
today.
man. I didn't think I'd walk in the middle of the Strip and do this in the street. Of course I will. You
That
guys are
was
awesome.
just a Sunday morning, and it's like we woke up and was like, oh, and we live right here at Newport Loft. Right
Oh, you
here
do.
across the
You
street.
live right behind us at the big.
Yeah.
That's the big one over
If you ever
there.
want to film on the roof, come by. It's beautiful. up
I
there.
might take you up on that. Email me, Stephen J at nllvcontact.com. It's in my the show info box. That'd be cool. Get a few shots from up there. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the channel. Give me one of those, and give me one
You're
of
the
those.
best.
You guys are awesome too. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, that's fun. They came all the way from that building right there, but he came all the way from Brazil to be in Vegas. So they actually just got out to say hello, and that's fun, and I love it when people do that. All right, so back to this place right here. Yeah, obviously, this was a neon sign, by the way. You can tell it was neon. This is the standoffs for how neon works, and it's all just burnt out, and it's smashed out. Was this even glass? Oh, you're darn right it is. That's a dangerous thing, man. But you know what? When you don't own the building and nobody owns it, COVID disaster lately, huge uncontrolled. Wow, I don't know. I don't look at the news. You know why? Ain't nothing in the news but the blues, as Kanye West once said. Let me put this camera down for a minute so I can reaffix my microphone on me. Love Americans so friendly, Ian. This is true, man. I'll tell you this, okay? Canadians are friendly too, and I love Canadians. But I will tell you, if you're in any street in the United States and you look like you're lost, there's a really good chance that somebody's going to come over to you and offer you help, which I think is just really cool, you know? And it's really nice when people do that kind of stuff. You know, Americans are very friendly. I think that in the news media, we get a bad reputation for being anything but I know that people here are kind-hearted, loving people, which is one of the reasons why I love the United States so very much. So this is a brewery, apparently. This is they have the coordinates. The name of it is 36 degrees 943 dot blah 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 brewery district. So there you go. Welcome back to downtown, the banners read. Let's keep on walking. This place here is under construction. It's a new building, so we got some new construction going on. Love this channel, Amy says. Thank you, Amy. Yes, bad reputation, but lots of us are good people. I'd say the majority of people of the world are good people. You know who gets a bad reputation? People in Iran, people in North Korea. I mean, I'm sure they're good people. They just have their brains scrambled by their leaders. That happens sometimes, man. You know, in the news media. Oh, goodness, don't get me started. We don't go political on the channel, ever, ever. But everybody is generally, I have this theory that like 95% of people are good people, and then you have like 3% that want to be good and sometimes do the wrong things, and then you have like 2% of really bad people. Did my math just make sense? 95, 96, 97, 78? Yeah, it did. Okay. Fee Gaming, who knows what they do? So what do? They make machines, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is tech companies down here, technology companies. And if you park in the wrong place in Las Vegas, this is what they do to your car. And this guy parked in the wrong place twice. Don't get a sticker and then keep parking there. They're going to tow your car someday. This one doesn't even have a license plate. And this one was painted by somebody, like literally, I think they just spray painted this car because this guy didn't even bother to cover up the chrome parts. Anywho, this is technically the arts district. Now there's another street and another street. We're not going to see everything today, okay? Ninja Karaoke. Are you kidding me? This is a karaoke place? Don't look very open to me. Ninja Karaoke guidance. Wow. Jeez, and we go to Ninja Karaoke. There it is. That sign just said 25% capacity, and we got 50% capacity tomorrow here in town. This is your Latino Auto Repair. Latino Auto Repair. They only repair cars from Mexico. Don't bring any other cars here. No, I'm just kidding. They repair everything. It's just an odd name. And then we have some closed buildings, some being currently renovated buildings. We're going to walk a little bit further because there's some really cool stuff down here that you guys might want to see. So I missed a super chat maybe. They only repair Latinos. Oh my God, Brenda and Shane, thank you so much for the vibes. I appreciate those €2. And we got Nizan. Thank you so much, Nizan. I won't miss them. I'm going to go all the way back if I have to. And then we got Miona Latisse. Happy Pie Day. Go grab a slice of blueberry pie. Oh my gosh. Then we have CCHS. Thank you guys so much. Your support is endearing and enduring, and I really appreciate you guys for being there for me. All right, so let's keep on going and keep on rocking. This is actually going to come up to Charleston, I think, I want to say. This may or may not be Charleston. When you're not driving, it's different. Look at this, the burlesque fame is here. What? Say what? Patty the DuPonts, Peekaboo Darlings. Look at this. This is back before the endless barrage of adult material that teenagers get bombarded with from the age of way too young. The Victoria Loftus. There's also an erotic heritage museum here behind the Circus at a place. It's a chain called Little Darlings. How much is this place? They put it around the door. Look, yeah, we had no business because there was nobody here. But when they are open, whenever they do open, it's $15 general admission. Nevada residents, seniors, burlesquehall.com if you guys want to check that out. But look at this, man. There's a lot of stuff down here. What'd I say? It's very different, huh? So it looks like they're not reopening because there's a for lease sign on the building, which is very sad. It's not fun to see businesses go away. Somebody had a passion for this burlesque, and they opened up something with all their life savings, basically, most likely, I'm guessing. And then it just fell apart for them. But lots of new construction out here, which is cool. I like how Nerd Day is right before Drunk Day. Oh yeah, it's true, because we got Pi Day and then we have St. Patrick's Day. So here's Art Square. Enter to explore galleries, shops, hair design studios, hair salons, live theaters, food and drink, and the art garden. What'd I tell y'all? I said, this does not look like downtown Las Vegas. You're not used to this. I'm not used to this. Everything I've done has led me to this moment here with you. And everything remaining, I want to do it with you. Will you marry me? Ryan. Shannon, you are my best friend, and I love you beyond words. Oh gosh, I'm getting the feels. And that's where that comes from. And she checked the box for yes. Look at this place. Ain't this a trip, huh? You're not thinking about it, but there it is. Art District, Las Vegas. Got some music pumping. Oh, it's just this truck now. Bet on art. Wow, everybody seems nice to us. Come on in, we're glad you're here. Crux. What is this? Art Square. Okay. You guys want me to go into any of these places? Masters of Magic? Wear a mask. Blue Angel. Las Vegas Boulevard. You guys want me to go in and say yes? Can you make a trip to the Plasma Center and film yourself donating plasma? Make some scratch. Well, I wouldn't do it for the money. I'd do it for the nice thing. Plus, if you give blood, somebody in the chats, you guys told me in the chats that they measure your antibodies. Is there sound studios in this area? Day Tripper says. I don't know, but this place is pretty cool. We'll go in some of these places because you guys said yes, yes, yes. Whoa. You know, just a little disclaimer, I've not been into any of these places. I mean, I've driven past them thousands of times. Seriously. Let's just take a look. Hello, how are you? Good. We're just looking around.
That's fine.
I've driven past here 1,000 times, never been inside.
Oh, cool.
Yep, no problem. Is there like an art space inside or what?
What was that?
Is there like an art space inside? Is it, what's inside?
No, I'm not sure if it's open, but there is a door that takes you to the art gallery.
Okay, I'll go around the other
I'm not
side.
sure if it's open.
Okay, thanks. There's a restaurant in here then, right? It says a restaurant?
It's restaurant/bar.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Thanks. All right. So she says to go on the other side. Man, this place is funky. You don't think about this because when you think of Vegas, you think of slot machines. Somebody said that they were just in Vegas and everybody was very rude to them. So far, everybody seems really nice to us today. If I do say so myself. Look, even these trash cans have art on them. I'm only half being sarcastic because somebody literally stenciled these with what look like helmets for the military or jellyfish, or a combination of the two. Let's see what's in here. Let's see. Oh, this looks like it might be closed mostly. Not sure. The Arts Factory Directory. So these are all the art places. It looks like it's largely closed, unfortunately. Maybe it's just because it's early Sunday morning. I'm not really sure. Wow. This wide angle camera is paying out in spades, is it not? We wouldn't see any of this stuff if it was on a regular camera. Salute the arts, we need them. Yeah, Martin D says, check out vegasfacemask.com if you guys want to check the face masks. You guys can do that. Oh, here's some art. We got some cool stuff over here. Vulcan Rides Again, acrylic on canvas. This is a $10,000 purchase. I don't know why I'm saying the prices. Okay, there's a lot going on in this, and I'm not going to try to decipher any of it because I feel like I'm not culturally prepared to do so. Blue Sky Gallery featured artists. Huh. Oh, it's closed. But hey, they got the Beatles in here, so I'm not much for art, but there's John, Paul, George, and Ringo. And then pictures of donuts and kiwis. Okay, fair enough. Feel free to open the box. Feel free to open. Once you look at the photo above, it might look a little more familiar. So we're supposed to look at this, and then we open the box. What the hell is this? What? I don't want to put my hand in that box. These are razor sharp nails. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. So that's a picture of something. I'm really lost here, but there it is, the inside of the box. Okay, I'm gonna close that box. So the box is $100 if you wanna buy it. It's by Brianna Hansen. So there's the props if you wanna pause that, if you wanna buy a box full of nails. Again, I'm gonna come off as completely uncultured if I don't watch myself, because I totally do love the arts. I do love the fact that this art space exists. Look at this, Circa Las Vegas. $500, everything has a QR code. So conceivably you could scan your computer screen and see more about these artists. Red Rocks. See, I'd love this. Oh God, I take so many photos. one day I'd love to have my stuff in a place like this. But, you know, guy with a camera. I don't know how you end up in a place like this. I don't do acrylic paint though, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that'd be pretty amazing. I've been up since 2 this morning, Dave says. Oh my gosh. This vending machine, you can actually buy art pieces. Similar to what they do at the Cosmo, I suppose. 929 people watching. If you guys are just watching, we're in the art gallery, art space here. My name is Steven, I'm not leaving Las Vegas. If you're watching from Europe, UK somewhere, maybe subscribe to the channel. We do these early Sunday streams to show you guys a different side of Vegas that you've never seen before. And we're walking upstairs. Ooh, there's a lot of art up here too. So if you guys want to support the channel, of course, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the future notifications. We also have the VegasFaceMask.com. We do ship to the UK. It's like $20 shipping, sorry. You know, but you get them in 7 to 10 days. 2 for $25. The best masks you'll ever use in your whole life. My wife makes them all by hand. So this looks to be a memoriam to somebody, a memorandum. Well, maybe not. Not really sure. Man, I'm trying to be quiet and not be over the top. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So here we are in the New York Times. 2019, Vegas made the New York Times. Nope. Our past the casinos, Sin City is an artist's paradise. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that Sin City would be an artist's paradise? But here it is, and it is. Is this open? Not open. It's too bad that they don't actually have these open, because it would be nice to be able to browse. Stop taking pictures of your effing face. How's that for social commentary, huh? Man, there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of interesting stuff to take a look at. On, no. Yes, no, here, there. This is art, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm sure if the artist was here, they could explain what the meaning behind all of this is. And there's more of this. More of this kind of stuff. Huh. This building is very old. That's what's cool about this. They've repurposed this to be something very cool. All these doors are locked and closed, so I can't go and explore anything. Which it seems like right now, this would be a perfect time to be open on a Sunday. I mean, you have people strolling through. It's a beautiful day. If I'm not mistaken, the floor is made out of sheet metal that's just plied together. Danielle Webb, really enjoy your Sunday strolls. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle, is it Daniel or Daniel? Danielle, thank you so much. This was Caroline's idea. She suggested that I go and, ooh, this is open. Ooh, this is kind of cool. And my favorite part is sanitizer. Don't do this. Don't use eucalyptus soap, because I don't know if that's soap or not. But my favorite part is sanitizer. Just kidding. Brenda and Shane, great stream. Stephen, love catching you live. Also letting you know we got engaged. Congratulations, guys. I met Brandon and Shane like, seems like 2 years ago almost. And they're such a nice couple. And they showed me how My Vegas Slots works way differently and overseas. So if you're in Vegas, if you're using My Vegas the slot game, don't use My Vegas the slot game and try to redeem stuff when you're in Las Vegas. You'll get almost nothing. They taught me that. And they gave me a hat from Dublin. It's the one that I have that says D on it. So we got a cool art space up here. People actually creating stuff. Wow. Hey, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, this is where you go for your DJ supplies, I suppose. Wow. Are you the artist? Are you the artist?
Yeah.
Wow, what's your name?
David.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Steven. We're on a live stream right now. So that's you, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, there's people all in there. I'm not an art guy. I'll probably not appreciate this like I should, but there's people all inside of there if you guys look. It's kind of hidden away. I actually really like this, to be honest with you. I'm not an art guy, but that looks really cool. Very nice. He doesn't seem like, I don't think he wants to talk so much. I think he's just working and rocking. So I'm gonna take his muse away, his mojo. But that's a theme in his work. I actually really like this stuff. It reminds me of like animation I once saw the Canadian government sponsors a lot of animation, and it looks like this one animated thing I saw. Maybe I imagined it, Canadians. You can tell me if I'm imagining that if you saw it as a kid. Very cool space up here. Let's get back out into Main Street, okay? Is this open? Am I going down for nothing? I don't know. It's pretty dicey. I think I'm just gonna go in once the way I came. Man, that's cool. Imagine just being able to produce art for a living. It says exit, I know. It's the Sinatra way out. I just want to walk all the way down and then be stuck, you know? Be stuck not doing anything. I haven't really touched anything, but I'm gonna just use the sanitizer just because I can, because it's offered. And you gotta wonder how much money has been spent by small businesses for sanitizer. However, there's a video by a channel called Valuetainment with a V like Victor. It's like entertainment with value at the beginning of it. And I highly recommend you watch Valuetainment. And he's talking about businesses that refuse to give their patrons masks. And he points out that the mask costs 14 cents. And if you refuse it because you have like political reasons, or if you refuse it because it's economy, how much money are you losing as a business, and what's your business worth to you? Pretty good little short video he did. He also does epic interviews. You got to check out the one with Oscar Goodman that he did. You will be enthralled if you love Las Vegas. Oscar Goodman is very interesting in that interview. Find so much out about the guy. Okay, we're back outside, obviously. Duh. There's another art square over here. Cockroach Theater, it says, on the side right there. So yeah, this is the north end of downtown, technically. You never would have thought it, right? I never thought it. Let's see what's poking around on Charleston. It's a busier street out here. And then we can see downtown is that away, right down there. You should have asked him if he painted those dumpsters. I'm not gonna ask him that, Juice Loan, but for what it's worth, it was a question I wondered in my head too. Not really. That's a Juice Loan thing. And somebody said that behind the adult stores, there is a place over there called the Love Store. Somebody says I'm close to the October 1st memorial. I might run into that. There's so much stuff we can cover. We could even come down here on another day, honestly. I mean, obviously there's a lot of things to cover down here. Yep. And I'm gonna see if I can get to the Johnny Toko's boxing gym, which is across the street. And then we'll also show you where Rick's Restorations used to be. However, it's not here anymore, but they still do artistic iron art over here. And when you're driving down East Charleston going west, this is the kind of area that you're in. And they do something called First Friday down here. Although I'm pretty positive they've been doing First Friday just completely online. But people used to get together. Too many humans, not enough souls. And they spelled enough wrong because, you know, they're hip and cool. I'm just kidding. But anyways, Gaia Flowers, Pincushion Sewing Shop. You know, just the color down here. Just the neat little color of how everything looks. Very cool. Go to Frankie's Tiki Bar. Frankie's Tiki Bar is a ways up there. You got to go all the way up West Charleston, underneath the underpass. So it's probably a 15 to 20 minute walk, which I'm not up to today. But we're gonna walk up here. And there's so much more to explore, so subscribe to the channel. We're definitely going to have to explore more. Well, man, if I didn't have to go to the little boys' room so bad. Let's keep going down this way, because this is where all the folks are. So we've been to the Arts District. This place here, I've been told, this boxing gym is like famous for training some stars back in the day. It's called Johnny Tuco's Boxing Gym. It's right next to a bus line, and all they do is go to LA and then down to Mexico. So it's very specific. It's like a Greyhound that is like an express bus. Get down to Mexico. So there's Johnny Tuco's Boxing Gym. Luke is here. What does Luke have to say? Love this perspective. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate you, Luke. Always in the chats. He's got that $1 billion avatar. Looks like a model headshot. First saw Luke, I'm like, dude, you must be like a 1 million subscriber blog or something with that awesome avatar. I I still don't know because I can't find out on the live stream live who's what. I can't click on you. So here's your bail bondsman. Look at this. Whoa, is this not? I mean, I try not to do political statements, but I got to show you this. Holy cow. Take that as you may. Thank you, CCHS. Businesses have a right to ask people to wear masks, and as consumers, we can decide yes or no to go in. A mask required by the government in public violates the First and Fifth Amendments. Wow. It's giving us some constitutional law. Speaking of which, that's an interesting one right there, isn't it? But then we have the bail bondsman. Man, is there Prince? Why is Prince? Why do we put the Prince emblem here? Peace is more, oh, I see. Peace is more than the absence of war. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna start singing the lyrics to Darling Nikki, but then my channel will be banned because it's a very X-rated song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Prince singing Darling Nikki. And don't do it with kids around or at your job, okay? All right. Recycled propaganda. There you go. Girl. Some of these places are very hip. And I'm square, but it's hip to be square. See what I did there? So we actually have people down here. This is what I was looking for, and for some reason I wasn't able to get to it, but now I am. Look at all these things. Come to Vegas. It's like a little version of Sedona, Arizona. But Sedona is like a lot more closed in. In Sedona, if you've never been to Sedona, it's a little suburb inside of Phoenix. Retro Vegas. So this used to be, I think, one of these stores used to be Opportunity Village, which is a thrift store. Main Street's a one-way street, so I'm okay. And it burned down, and then they opened up a much bigger place. So Retro Vegas is like a consignment store. So vintage clothing, consignments, no public restrooms, but you can get a whole bunch of old stuff here for a deal. Let's keep going. We've eaten here before. This is Casa Bonita. So people ask us what's a Don Casa Juan. That's not Casa Bonita. That's from the freaking South Park. What's wrong with you? No, so this is California. This is Casa Don Juan. We've eaten here. We got a Groupon for this place years ago. Fantastic restaurant. I'm going to tell you this. I keep forgetting about it. Caroline keeps reminding me of it, but fantastic, over the top, very good Mexican restaurant in downtown Las Vegas that I recommend everybody consider checking out when you come down here. There's one near my house where I used to live called Bonita, Michoacan, which is also very good, kind of like this place, but there's two of these. There's one in the north end of town and one here, but you're not going to the north end of town. Look at this thing. Holy cow. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
I appreciate that.
Is
I
that-
build these by hand.
Oh, you build these by hand?
Yeah, this is a...
Get out of here.
I 3D printed those brackets right here. I 3D printed the actual solar converter.
Wow.
I modified the VECS, and the batteries are US made E30.
That's
batteries.
killer. What is the E30? What does that mean?
So basically they're the type of lithium battery. Has like a different chemical structure.
Right?
So I use the highest quality batteries when I come to build these things. But
And
yeah,
you use the remote? The remote makes it go?
That's right here?
Oh, right there. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Bend your knees a little bit. Get a little balance.
Look at this. If you guys are just tuning in, we're downtown on Main Street, Las Vegas. Oh, there you go. Damn.
Now, if you want to reverse, you double press the reverse button.
So I'm gonna ask him about this. Maybe he can promote himself or something like that. I don't know. Cool, creative, everything in the world that begins with a single thought. Kudos to him. So let's see if I can ask him how you guys can find them.
Yeah.
So you build these, you sell these if you build them for people?
Yes, I do. It's called SLR boards. I also have a solar version of the board.
Yep.
Where there's solar panels in the middle of the deck that charge the lithium-ion battery.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do they find you? There's 900 people watching. How can people find you?
SLR boards.
SLR boards. Is it Instagram or is it a website?
Facebook, website. We got everything.
That's cool, man. What's your name?
Vlad with SLR boards.
You okay with being on the camera for a minute?
I'm cool.
So you're Vlad with SLR boards. So you started this in Vegas?
Yes, in Vegas, I went through 28 prototypes to ensure safety as well as overall integrity within the batteries and just overall parts.
Damn.
I'm trying to make sure that people could get from point A to point B with ease.
So when are you gonna be on Shark Tank?
I try to be on Shark Tank.
Oh, you tried. Good for you.
But they declined my submission. I'm still going over that ball game.
Who cares? They rejected Ring and they did okay.
Yeah.
So that's what everybody will tell you. So
I saw Watch Mojo video about that, but I was like, still a little motivational thing.
there you go. SLRboards.com, right?
SLR boards.
So somebody posted up there. Very cool. Do they ship anywhere in the United States?
That's correct. And every
Killer.
time we sell a board, we help the Las Vegas community by giving them pre-made meals. And me and my other SLR riders, we just drive around and give people food.
That's awesome.
That's what we're all about, a greener, brighter future.
So do you have a shop down here that you work out of or anything like that?
I'm
or?
actually planning on opening up a business here in Las Vegas. I'm looking through properties right now around here and
Cool.
and then near Fremont there as well. So
Oh, she can't stop.
you did really well. Oh my God! Hey,
That's smart, man.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Well,
you
listen,
want to try next?
I'm okay. Look up my channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay.
If you want to send me an email,
Again, she didn't get me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thanks.
if you want to send me an email, maybe I'll come down and check out your shop. We can show it to 50,000 people.
That would be amazing. Is it
Yeah.
on Instagram?
You can, type me in Not Leaving Las Vegas on Instagram. It's a YouTube channel, but I'm on Instagram too. And there he is. Yep, there's that guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
bro.
send me a message.
I appreciate that.
All right,
man.
thank you so much. All right,
Stay safe.
you
man.
too. Yep. So that's cool. SLR boards. Well, you could break your neck on a skateboard. You could break your neck on anything. That's fun. How is it? Is it easy to do?
It is.
Is it fun?
It's fun. This is really cool.
Cool, very nice. So yeah, this is the Casa Don Juan, walk-ins only. A lot of places have completely stopped doing any kind of reservations. This is one of them. So this is a really good little place, and I recommend highly that you come down and you might consider this place. There's so many high dollar places on the strip that you can eat at. This place is not exactly high dollar, and it's actually really good. I might do a restaurant review with Caroline here. Yep, that's what I think we're gonna do. Yep. It's authentic too. I think it's a Mexican owned restaurant, like Mexican immigrants came in and they have a menu that's specific to their area. It's good stuff, good stuff. You'd probably really like it if you're into that kind of food. So Good Pie Pizza. Oh, there she goes. Boom. Is it on Groupon? It was years ago. We got it for Cinco de Mayo, years and years ago. Let's see who it was. A lot of emojis, Nick 15. Thank you so much. Brain Trust of Ideas. Good Pie Pizza Bar. Man, that smells good. This is a cool area, isn't it? Yep, and look at it across the street. Across the street gets even better. I mean, seriously. Buffalo Exchange. So this is like conspiry stores. Conspiry stores. Consignment stores. Man, there's a theater out here. I don't know how theaters are doing. I think that bus was actually waiting for me to cross. That was nice of him. And here's your big bus stop. Oh, thank you so much, big bus. He's letting us go. That's very cool. So the big bus comes down here too, so you can get on the double-decker big bus. We're so ready to rock again. Majestic Repertory Theater. I don't know what a repertory theater is, but here it is. Martin's Mart. This is half of a boat. This is half of a boat that they've turned into a bar. Man, this is cool. Why no reservations? Because people don't like to manage reservations. You're holding your table up. You're holding your table up for people, Coolsville Tattoo, Daddy-O, Rebar. You're holding your table up for people that may or may not show up unless it's a paid reservation, which is what they do on the strip in some cases. Vintage Vegas. So, I mean, everybody loves like Pawn Stars and stuff, but this is the real deal in here. What's up, guys? There's a what? An adult shop? Thank you for the warning. I appreciate that. Well, no, I need to know. If you were serious, I'd be like, that's a good heads up.
It's over to the left.
It's over to the left. Okay, that's no problem. He says there's an adult shop. He used a different word. So anyways, this is like the real deal for getting this kind of stuff. Like, look at this, man. Copyright 1980, before I was born. And these are real. So if you guys don't know, you see these in the bars. They have a flat panel screen, which is completely not the way to play these games. This is a CRT, cathode ray tube monitor. So We're downtown Las Vegas right now on Main Street right now. We're checking out Vintage Vegas. Dead people's junk and cool crap. It literally says that. Oh my God. I need this hat more than you know. Okay, I'm buying this hat. Let's see, where do I actually pay for things? I want to support this place. Man, this place is cool. I gotta come down here with the wife. She and I don't really do a lot of walks because it gets so hot all of a sudden. How do I buy stuff? Is there anybody that works here? Somebody? Oh, they are the guys out front. Okay, those are the owners of the place that were making those jokes. They were cracking the wise. See if I can buy this. Here you go. Do other guys work here?
Yep.
I want to buy this. How much is this?
25.
25. Okay, that works. I have a thing for hats, so.
We've got some cool ones in from the Riviera.
You have Riviera hats? Oh my God. Well, I want to support your shop too. I have a YouTube channel.
The red, white, and blue was their anniversary, so they had this big anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, they decided to sell.
Oh man.
So it
Well,
was weird. But
they had to take that convention center money, didn't they? Sands.
and, yeah, some sands.
Yeah. I'm all right.
There's a cool thing. If it relates to St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
There's a famous Irish casino that was on Fremont that closed down. Everybody went there for St. Patrick's Day. Remember Fitzgerald's?
Well, I know the Fitz. It's a D now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have a couple of there.
You get the
But it's
Fitzgeralds
cool for
too.
St. Patrick's. You know.
Oh no, it's just some vintage stuff in here. What's your name?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff. I'm Steven. I got a YouTube channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas. There's 951 people watching, and I'm telling them, check out this place. Because I've been driving, I've lived here, I've driven past here a million times, and I just never looked, you know, and seen what it's like.
That was the original Sega. That's the battery gear for it.
Oh,
Somebody
I
bought
know.
the Sega and
They left this?
They forgot
They're
that.
fools. This thing ate batteries like crazy.
I know. These are cool stuff. Like people don't remember Alf.
Oh no, everybody knows Alf. Go look on the YouTube of Alf cursing. There's like this Alf blooper where he's cursing.
Mr. Potato Head and the box.
Well, you're not supposed to call it that now. Now he's just Potato Head, which everybody seems to hate.
Scary
This is cool.
1960s Raggedy Ann mask.
That is creepy. You can see a mascot wearing that on the strip.
This is cool. Here is from a buddy of mine's guitar shop called Cowtown Guitars in Vegas forever. So if you ever watch Pawn Stars,
Yep.
he's the guy that came in there and did all the appraisals.
Oh, really?
Now he's gone somewhere up north.
Manny Pacquiao's Pac-Man versus the Problem, Adrian Broner. God.
For all your Star Wars fans,
Yep.
this is the Star Wars phone that would go, you know, Darth Vader would tell you the phone's ringing.
Oh, jeez. And you know what's funny about these phones here? These phones here, you know why phones all sounded the same for a long time?
Why's that?
Because the Bell Corporation, they owned all the phones. You just rented your phones. And you can go if you're missing your phone,
my
it's out
phone.
there. Yeah. So these phones here all had the same ringing mechanism in them. So for a long time, all the phones sounded the same. And that's why TV would have the generic phone ring, because you didn't own your phone, you rented your phone. And if something went wrong with your phone, the phone company installed it in your house and they would replace the parts. They were interchangeable. So all phones up until like the 60s, 70s, like 70s and 80s when they started making individual ones with digital ringers, they all sounded exactly the same. They all had the same bell, the same ringer, the same mechanism in them. Yeah, do your thing.
Hello?
You gotta do some business. This is a cool little shop. What do you guys think of this place? Vintage Vegas. I could like literally buy a million things from here. I think I just saw a Bobby Orr jersey. Really?
The one, the sit-down one is $2,500.
Oh, no. See, he's talking about a 2,500 thing. So he's got to do his thing. There is a Bobby Orr jersey in here. Number 4 Bobby Orr. That's something I could buy, but it's probably going to cost way too much money in a store like this.
And it's upgraded.
Oh, man. And I remember these from when I was a kid. Some of these silver types of things. We had old electronics in my house. But I'm going to buy this and then get out of here so we can see some more of Main Street.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, well, I better grab this, and I might come back and check you out later because, like I say, I'm always looking for stuff to show people. So, let me.
Hey, you want a piece of pizza?
Sure.
What do you want?
Whatever you get.
All right, so we could spend all day in here.
What? I got your bike. I got your bike.
So, how long have you been open down here for?
Almost 10 years?
10 years. Some people ask the question. They ask it innocently. They say, "How do stores like this survive in Vegas?" It's been tough lately, right?
Eat some ramen every once in a while.
Some ramen, but I mean, before the pandemic, First Friday and stuff. I mean, there have been tourists down here too, right?
Oh yeah, this is like the hot spot to go in Vegas. It used to be Fremont, but
Yep.
a lot of people are coming here now, so they consider me being right on the 50-yard line.
Oh, that's
27
pretty good.
rack.
There you go.
But if you, I mean, we've been around for a while. If you ever watch that movie Hangover 3 and stuff, you'll see
Oh, I know.
us.
There's that. Is that you guys?
Yeah.
Is that so? You're the location they made look like it was a bail shop
that
or a
was
pawn
across the
shop.
street.
There's a
But-
mural. Is there?
But I'm right there. When they get out of the limo, you'll see Vintage Vegas. You'll see my car in the background. So
Very
and then
cool.
They had the cameras all on the roof and all
Is that mural still across the street for that one?
Straight down 2 blocks on the right.
Okay. Yeah, there's a mural from that, and they made that shop look like it was a.
If you watch my, I did a YouTube some back in the day. So when they were filming the movie, I was in my window
Really?
when they were crossing the street, like the Beatles when they crossed the street.
Very cool.
Yeah. So when they were filming the movie, me and Zach and I don't know what the other guy's name was, but we were in there drinking Paps, and the producer came over and yelled at me because they were all getting drunk in the middle of the pawn shop scene.
Let me put my number in here.
So when they were in the pawn shop, they were actually really toasted.
Very good. Very good. Well, you should check out. I have a channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas.
Cool.
And there's how many people watching right now? 963. So 963 people watching. Maybe some of them come and check you out. It'll be very good.
That's semi-cool.
No, you guys are super cool. All right, thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you
Go
too.
Check out those other stores down to the left. There's Modern Mantiques, J&J Clocks.
Okay, very cool.
Cool stuff.
We'll do. Thanks a lot. You have a good one.
You too.
Yep. So there you go. Almost 1,000. Yeah, we flirted with 1,000. By the way, this song reminds me of a game called Fallout New Vegas, which a lot of you guys might not know about. So yeah, man, there's so much stuff down here. Literally, you come down here, you could make a series of videos on this place if you wanted to. And the thing about my videos is my news videos, you guys really seem to love them. And a lot of you guys don't like the ones that I do that are just going out and checking out this or that and doing like edited video edits. Some of them do really great, like my one on Naked City, but then you gotta be like clickbaity as hell. Hey, don't go here, it's scary, scary, and then I'll watch it. But some of the videos I do for the love of filmmaking too, not just for news updates. So yeah, man, this is the downtown antique area. Lots of stuff, lots of construction going on, although this looks like it's a little bit stalled out. Saw the mini one of the Virgin room rates. Yeah, of course. Oh, so if you guys saw the mini, the short, maybe that's the first introduction you had to me here, and maybe you're just watching me for the first time. My name is Steven. I'm Not Leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger, and I do these kind of walks. Sundays, we're going to do walks. We could even come down here again next week, but it might seem like it's overkill. Clocks, antiques, collectibles. I like to show you that Vegas is different than what you see on that flyover on every single thing on HBO when they don't do boxing on HBO, but you know what I mean. Vegas is art, it's a community, it's people trying to run their vintage Vegas thrift store. I didn't really need a hat, I just wanted to buy something from the guy, and I didn't really like the Fitzgerald's ones. I just wanted to support them somehow, because we got to support the small guys, and the big guys are doing great. They got no problems. Hell, Microsoft, Facebook, and Google are all making billions of dollars more than they were before the shutdown. So we got brewing companies down here, microbreweries. Let's see here, see the sign behind you. Yeah, I'll show you that sign in a minute. I'm making sure I didn't miss any super chats. I don't see any. Good, it only goes back so far. Okay, so wide open spaces down here, a nice walk to come out to. And we have alley fitness, like there's little fitness studios, lots of art down here. Welcome to the Arts District. And this place is totally open on this side, and you can see that they're doing some kind of an expansion over here, which is absolutely great to see. Yep, lots of stuff. We could come down here a million times over. And you guys could come down here and check it out when you're here, and you could throw some support to the small businesses in town, like I just did. Look, I love it when you guys send me hats. I don't need to buy hats, but I bought something because I wanted to make sure that that guy didn't have me go through his shop for nothing. So there's The Hangover. So in The Hangover 3, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I think they went to a pawn shop and they pawned some stuff. And I believe Kathy Bates played the lady in the pawn shop. She's a great character actress, by the way. Kathy Bates is fantastic. And this was the frontage of the building right here that they used as a pawn shop. Of course, they used Hollywood magic to make it look like it was inside a pawn shop, but it wasn't. And you can see that mural right over here, Main Street. The Hangover filmed here. So there you can see Vintage Vegas. As the guy said, you can see him in the scene. And you can see that mural. And remember, we were just in Vintage Vegas. Right here. That's their shop. And there you go. And that's from there. And this is the building where they're inside of a pawn shop. Obviously, it was never a pawn shop. It was always an antique store, but they use the frontage of it, and then they use a sound stage for other stuff. More vintage stuff, so we're not going to linger on too much here, because you could spend an endless amount of time down here if you wanted to. But old stuff. And I'm really into this. Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. Oh, it's got the original Enterprise. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with this stuff, because you're going to be like, all right, this is a Vegas stream, or is this an antiques channel? But yeah, traveling piano. There's a piano on the back of this truck, I would imagine. Yep, that's Vegas for you, baby. You blink, you go the wrong place. You don't know what's going on. You don't see it, but it's here. It's pretty amazing. And if we go down that way further, we actually end up in Naked City, truthfully. That'll go down to Naked City right there. And we'd be at the Stratosphere area, which we've covered on the channel before. Caesar live here, not quite, haha. But it's a pretty cool area. Oh my God, is he opening this up? Is there a piano on the back of this truck? No? You're smiling through your mask, aren't you?
What's that?
You're smiling through your mask. Don't pay attention to the truck. Can we see it?
Sure.
This is cool. I was just telling, so we're on a live stream right now with like a bunch of people watching.
This piano's been on this truck for 35 years.
35 years. Dang.
Same piano.
Same piano.
Same truck.
Same truck, 35 years.
And it's been
Almost as long as I've been alive.
It's been from the North Pole to the south of Mexico to Newfoundland to the Florida Keys.
Seriously, wow.
Several times.
All by you? You've done it all yourself?
Yep.
What's your name?
Danny Keene.
Mr. Keene, I'm Stephen Campbell.
Nice to meet you, Stephen.
We're on a channel called Not Leaving Las Vegas on YouTube.
Cool.
This
Well,
is fantastic.
I made a living off the truck for 20 years out of Philadelphia.
Okay.
And then I had then I turned full time.
Full time, okay.
And then I turned 50 and I had a paradigm shift.
Okay. I love
for
that
my
term.
life.
Yeah.
Started creating my own music.
Okay.
It was like having sex for the first time.
Okay. Fair enough.
I had to share it
Yeah.
without agenda.
Wow.
So I turned all away from money
Okay.
and sold my house, gave away everything I owned,
Wow.
went on the road,
Right.
and with my first pup, his name is Boner.
Boner.
Bo.
Bo, okay. Look at Bo.
Now this is Mo.
Oh, Mo. Look at
Because
Mo.
It's been 35 years now.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I got you.
So,
This is Mo now.
So what happened is, well, skip the track a little bit here.
Yep.
Is Bo died,
Okay.
and through Bo's gratitude, Mo manifested.
Okay.
And I didn't want another dog. I had Bo for 15 and a half years.
Right.
And Mo manifested, and it turned out.
How you doing? So they watch me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it turned out he was born 3 days after Bo died.
Wow.
Same size, same colors.
That's amazing.
Already named Mo on his papers.
Okay.
Jumped into the truck onto the piano like that with no training.
And he's never left.
And he's been there for 11 years now with me.
What's up, Mo?
Yeah, so he's a product of gratitude.
That's amazing. That is fantastic. So
what happened is I started creating my own music,
yeah.
and then I started to share it.
Okay.
Like I would, if it wasn't for the pandemic right now,
Yep.
I'd get you up here
Okay.
and show you how to do what I do.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And so that's happened with no tips, no fees,
Right.
no commercial affiliation
Right.
for 15 years now.
Wow. Is that all in Vegas or all over?
All four corners of the Northern Hemisphere.
That's That's
So
great.
So there's been over 100,000 people on this piano.
Oh shoot.
And I have pictures of them all
Yeah.
on travelingpiano.com.
Travelingpiano.com.
Nothing commercial about it. Nothing
Okay.
at all.
All right.
Now what happened with the, since I got in Vegas, I got here in Vegas in 2016.
Okay.
And having been all over the Northern Hemisphere, Vegas has everything.
Yeah.
It has
does.
everything that every other place has, except ocean waves.
Yes.
But you can even find them if you go into the
Mandalay Bay. We got the beach at the Mandalay Bay. That's true. Yeah.
But the nature surrounding here is I'm a nature boy. We go out into the desert and just create music.
Yeah.
And people find us.
Okay.
From hiking and stuff.
Wow, that's amazing.
And yeah, so this is not a norm playing down here on Main Street. It's developing. I live here down in downtown.
Okay. Okay.
But since the pandemic began, I got more involved with the homeless community.
Okay.
So a lot of the last year has been about providing my neighbors who are on the streets with needs, resources.
Okay.
So I plant myself here every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
From 1 to 3.
Okay.
To pick up resources.
Oh, okay.
So to hand out.
Okay.
To people, and I specialize as an individual with people who are like in the cracks.
Yeah.
Who can't get to resources.
Yeah.
And who really need help. They're
Wow.
mental, whatever. So I have friends coming today who's going to be here any minute, who's going to bring 80 masks for me to hand out.
Oh, that's
I
fantastic.
have another friend who's bringing water.
Okay.
Bring a couple cases of water.
Right.
I have a friend coming and who's going to bring me some food fixings because I've ended up also now cooking food.
Oh, wow.
Which is a pain in the ass because I live in one room.
Yeah.
And I cook on a small burner and I cook like up to 10 gallons a day of soup and stuff.
It's very nice. Very nice. So you're giving back a whole lot.
It's
you and Mo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
And it's all as an individual.
Yeah.
You know.
So what's the name again? Because I want to go. These guys wanted to say hi to me. What's the name?
Traveling Piano.
Traveling Piano. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Yeah.
And Mo, you look great, buddy. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. Pete Breen says this is what makes your channel great. This also gives us non-residents a taste of daily life out there. Mo Music. Thank you so much. And I just want to make sure this guy was saying hi to me, and I don't want to miss him. And so if he wants to say hello, I will say hello to him proper. Hey, I missed you. I'm gonna say I don't want to yell into your ear too much. Hey, you said hi. I didn't want to you said hey Steve. So no, you're not on camera.
Hey man, I'm glad you got to do something different, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I watched your little sketch the other day. I was excited, bro.
I recognize you from a past life.
Carriage house, bro.
Yes. Oh my God.
Jesse,
Seriously?
yeah.
For real? You know, it's the beard and stuff. I didn't recognize you for a minute.
The mask so I can
yeah.
scruff.
You didn't go back to, I can't say his name or anything like that? You know who? No, I didn't either. So, yeah, I sell advertising now. That's what my main thing is.
That.
And I do this.
Congratulations.
Dude, I appreciate you saying hi to me.
Right now?
Well, not you guys, but we're over here.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
What's that?
Do you have a card? No,
I don't. It's called not leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, I ran into it.
All right.
On YouTube, so I'm like,
rock on, man.
I know, dude.
I appreciate it. Nice to see you.
Bro.
Thanks a lot, man.
It's good to get away from that marketing.
Yeah, it's true enough, especially the strip every day, man.
I just left that company again for the unloyalty of producing a lot of sales and still not wanting to pay, touring people for 2 and 3 hours.
Right.
And then getting a fake letter from them and saying they don't qualify.
I'm sorry, Jesse, but...
No, hey, I saved my money.
Keep rocking, man.
4 years of sobriety, bro.
Good work, bro. Good work, dude. That's awesome. You too, sir. Yeah, I recognize him. He used to work when I worked at the Carriage House promoting. So sorry, I just want to make sure I said hi to him. And I should carry some cards. You're right. I have some at home. But you give him a card or you say, here's the channel, go subscribe to it right now in the moment. So yeah, that was fun, man. Wow, we've seen some cool stuff today. I'm so glad he opened up that piano in the back. Is that a piano? No. So you sure? You're smiling through your mask, I said. Technically, alcohol is a solution, and there's the chemical solution of alcohol. Hello from Silicon Valley. This was a lot better than watching a bunch of drunk people on the strip. Well, look, there's other areas we can go. Look at these dogs. Those dogs are super happy just to see something. Oh man, there's a lot of cool stuff around here. Oh, rational pragmatist. I can't speak. 4 hours of sleep last night, but it's okay. It's worth every penny of time I put in. That doesn't make sense what I just said either. All right, so we have seen a lot of cool stuff down here, haven't we? I mean, it's a really neat area. You never think that any of this stuff is gonna be down here, but it is. And you know, bumping into some old timeshare folks, it's fun to do. Hearing that they're out of the game too, I guess a lot of people's paradigm shifted, as the piano man told us it does. All right, so you love rich rebuilds. You should watch him and rebuild a flooded Tesla. Okay. I'll check that out. I'll check it out. 60 inches of snow in Colorado, and it's like really warm here. What's the temperature? 57 degrees with a high of 70 today. So what else can I tell you? Am I single, Trish says. No, I'm married for 16, 17 years. It's a cool area and it's clean. My sweet wife Caroline she had insomnia until like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. With the clocks ahead, it's only 4 in the morning, but don't tell anybody that if they have insomnia. That doesn't help. And that's what they're building right here. Lots of stuff going on in downtown Las Vegas. Lots of cool things in Vegas. Hey man, look, all I can say is, why am I wearing a mask? Because there's nobody around. You ever find yourself doing that? Find yourself walking through the parking lot, whereas before you'd rip them down? It's our conditioning. We're being conditioned, and I don't like it. Not one bit. But hey, we do sell the masks. VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. And we're not going to have the same patterns. Like we're selling our stock out because by the time summer rolls around, there won't be a reason to have them. Are you a juggler?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, that's cool. You want to juggle for us?
Who am I juggling for?
There's 1,043 people on a YouTube channel.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll tip you for it, of course. I'm not a cheapskate. What's your name?
I'm Jemiah Kurtzfeld.
Jemiah Christfeld. Were you in a show before the pandemic?
I was most recently working on a cruise ship.
A cruise ship, cool.
Yep. I was out in the Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean, man, that's far ways away from Vegas.
Yep, it was a bit of an adventure getting back, actually.
I'd imagine so. Ports and quarantines.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got off just in time, but
wow.
Still get back without having too much crazy stuff.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're safe.
Yeah, you bet.
How long have you been juggling for?
Since I was 10, so about 15 years.
What makes you start juggling? Like, it's just a very specific thing.
Terrible choices.
Terrible choices. Fair enough. You could go down and be a flair bartender somewhere too.
Yeah, no, I mean circus is great. It's super fun. It's an awesome passion.
Yep.
Definitely not the best, easiest way to make a living.
I imagine so.
I love it, so I don't really care.
That's amazing.
But I do a whole bunch of different circus acts. I'm a juggler, unicycler, aerialist,
Wow.
tumbler. You gotta get a little bit of everything, you know what I mean?
You ever been in a Vegas show at all?
I've done gigs out here, but I actually just moved out here during quarantine.
Any interest in doing anything like that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens as things open up. Right now, there's not a whole lot going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's tough.
See what happens as it goes.
That's cool. Is
There's
there
a lot of there's a lot of shows out here, a lot of great performers.
for sure?
But at the moment, there's not a whole lot going on.
Oh yeah,
Kinda just
no, we all
training.
know.
There's a great circus community out here, lots of lovely people, and looking forward to when things open up.
Rock and roll.
Word.
Is there a way for people to find you online?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find me at CirqueGem. That's CirqueGem on Instagram.
CIRQUE.
On Facebook.
Sorry, CIRQUEG as in Gary, EM like Michael, and that's on
Exactly.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And then what's your name on Facebook?
Jemiah Kurtzfeld. That's GMIAHKURZFELD.
Killer, man.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for
see you
showing
there.
my audience. It's called my channel's called Not Leaving Las Vegas. I'm a local,
Nice.
so I do news updates, like all about the shows and all that stuff. But anything else that's happening in town,
Oh, tight.
and we do these live streams on Sunday mornings, where Fridays and Saturdays with all the craziness on the strip in downtown. So check it out.
Yeah,
all right.
check it out. Maybe
right.
we'll see you around sometime.
Yeah, you're at the about 2-hour mark of this one.
All right.
All right. You have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, that's fun, man. Can anyone film the strip and casinos? This channel is the greatest. Anyone can film the strip and the casinos. Greatest for normal people who love Vegas. I'm really digging these like, let's just go talk to people. It's fun. It's like a thing. It's a real thing. You know? I don't know. It just seems like connecting with people is a good thing, especially in a town like Vegas, where people are oftentimes disconnected from each other. That is still so cool, isn't it? The boat. And I'm so happy that I invested in this wide angle lens, because I think that this has enriched our ability to explore down here like more than ever. But yeah, got 1,034 people watching. Let's walk slowly back towards the downtown. How about that? Because we got to get back to where the vehicle is. And I got no reason to be complaining today. I got lots of energy, 4 hours of sleep, but I could go forever with you guys if my battery were to permit it. 49,100 people have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you guys have done that, that's great.
I'm your subscriber.
You're a subscriber? Oh, what's your name? Is this, you own one of these places? Is one of these stores yours?
No, we're just gonna hit up Buffalo.
Oh, you're going to Buffalo. Okay, you're going to go consign some stuff.
Yeah, love your channel.
I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. That's cool. That's fun. And if you ever forget, you are essential. He's a subscriber. This walk is better than watching the fountain show, William says. Well, I don't know, man. This has been pretty eventful, hasn't it? Pretty darn eventful. There's this area down here I've not even looked at yet. And there's still more people down here. So we got Fold'em, Hold'em, Makeshift Union, Cuttings and Grooming. So this is like a barber shop down here. So yeah, if you're ever thinking of starting a business, like I guarantee you after the vaccinations go through and everybody's got something going on and we've got this COVID thing pretty much under wraps, like for the most part. In some countries, like some people said Brazil is really bad right now, but you know, I think, you know, barring any weird variations, this city is going to explode with new businesses and new startups. Esther's Kitchen is down here, Cutting and Grooming Company, Craft House Brewing House. You know, think about it. Man, that's cool. Joy Pop. Best popsicles in town. Are you guys only down here? Because I saw your truck around the corner.
Yeah, we're just unloading. Yeah,
just unloading?
Pop up with Craft House today.
Oh, okay, very cool.
We use their Blvd coffee stout in one of our pops, so we make like a Blvd chocolate stout for St. Patrick's Day. So.
What do these things look like? Can you show me one?
Yeah.
Where's our Blvd chocolate stout?
So when you say stout, that sounds like alcohol, but it's not alcohol.
It's not. No, we cook it down. We make a reduction out of it.
Okay.
Super cool.
Wow. And you guys are a Vegas business.
Yeah.
And you're a Vegas-born business. I love it. That's killer. What are your names?
I'm Brian.
Brian, and you are?
I'm Kayla.
Kayla, cool. And so how long have you been doing Joy Pop for?
Since July.
About 2 years. Yeah. Coming up on 2 years, and yeah.
That's amazing. So do you mainly stay downtown? I've never seen you like on the strip because it's all crazy and all that.
No, so we do a lot of events around town. We do stuff with Ferguson's, like East Fremont, if you know that area.
Okay.
And then kind of like around the outside, like around the 215. So downtown Summerlin, we do a lot with Green Valley Ranch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is East Fremont good to go to on a day like today? Because I usually just show people the craziness, but I came down here today. I was amazed how cool it is.
Fremont's cool. They got like a market happening today where you can kind of wander in and get a mothership coffee. They have like a test kitchen open. They're doing some fun stuff. So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, cool stuff.
So we'll have to explore that next Sunday.
Right.
Man, okay, so how do they find you online if they want to follow you? Do you guys put posts on your social where you're going to be and all that kind of stuff?
Definitely. So we're at the Joy Pop Co. On Instagram or Facebook, and then thejoypopco.com. So.
Okay. Well, so we'll follow you. This is I'm called Not Leaving Las Vegas. My name is Steven. So you guys are on my live stream right now if you want to check it out and a subscription and all that. And I'm sure my people will check you out.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it, guys. Yep, you too. See, everybody's super nice down here. I don't know. People seem pretty cool. So they've been around for like 2 years. It's nice to see that people survived. So the people that had a good business sense, and some people survived through the whole pandemic. And look at this, there's another ice cream place over here. We can just talk to people forever. I don't know how my interviewing skills are, so I get a little nervous talking to folks, and I keep in mind not to talk over them, not to interrupt them, but then some people will talk forever, and that's good, but then, you know, I don't want you guys to get bored, so I don't know what's going on. Look at this vet. Very slick. And all these little businesses over here just doing their thing in downtown Las Vegas like you would never figure. It's very nice to see, isn't it? The vibe down here is so positive. Look at these little cafes and stuff like that just around the corner. Isn't it nice? I think it's nice. It's nice because on the strip last night, the energy was really negative at first. A lot of people saying, get that camera out of my face. And I heard yesterday that a YouTuber nearly got beaten up on camera for streaming, and I'm like, that's tragic, dude. He didn't do anything wrong. I know that guy. That guy that had an altercation is a super chill guy. I know he doesn't just agitate people. He's never seen him do it. But for people to be mean like that, totally sucks. Totally sucks. So I'm glad that people are being nicer now. This reminds me a lot, like I say, of some places you go in SoCal or whatever, you know. Did he get in on camera? I don't know. I'm not telling you who it was because we don't talk about other channels here. I'm just talking about an incident with a bigger channel than mine. And that guy's super nice. Hate to see people be rude. Let's show you how far we can get back towards downtown. We'll walk it. So we're back on Charleston, as you guys know. This is the way we came before. So I think next weekend our goal is to go down to East Fremont. Sounds like East Fremont is pretty nice too. These Sunday strolls are real good. Get some food to eat. Tim, I haven't eaten. I got Quest protein chips in my car, so I'll probably eat those when I get back. Quest protein chips, baby. My number one joint, as they say. That's my joint. That's my thing. That's what I like. So we're gonna wait for this, and we're gonna go down this way because I think we came in the other side possibly, but we're gonna go back through the back ways. It's been a fun stream. I didn't see if you guys enjoyed the interviews. Oh yeah, East Fremont. Oh yeah, gotta say it like Macho Man. Who is this now? This was, I'm loving this side of Vegas, and most people don't see. Robert H says, this is all the brainchild of my wife Caroline. She said for me to kind of do early streams, and now we know the sweet spot is going to be around 10 o'clock in the morning when people start getting out and just being human beings. And we could go down super early, but then everything's closed. But this way we get to interview people, talk to people, you know. So yeah, this is where the LV, this sign right here, this brown sign says LV Community Healing Gardens. I guess that would be the October 1st garden that somebody mentioned. And we got 90s pop music playing, 90s dance before EDM was a thing. You were inspired by were you inspired by any other YouTubers? Yeah, absolutely. Jacob's life in Las Vegas inspired me. Ironic how that turned out, but you know, I always wanted to meet the guy, and then, well, it didn't work out that well for me, I guess. But that's unfortunate. But yeah, he inspired me to do videos. Because he was the only one. He was the only one that was doing it at the time. You know, now there's so many. There's a outstanding, very cool late COVID times on the street documentary like October 1st Memorial is a block to the right. All right, well it says, yeah, so we'll see if we can find it. There's also like a lot of law offices down here. You'll find like the Mexican consulate general is down here. There's some weird little things down in downtown Las Vegas. Like one of these is a legal aid center. If you go down East Charleston enough, which this is Charleston that we're on right now. So we were over here before at Art Square. Now there's a big old lineup. So there's literally a massive lineup to get into this building. So we got down here at a good time, so we didn't have to stand in lines. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's all the people lining up right there below my finger just to get in. Left Las Vegas for Louisiana farm, but my son is still stuck here. Should be renamed Death Valley, but Sin City is still what it is. Almost died in that hellhole. Well, some people, you know, don't like Vegas. That's totally cool too. It's not for everybody, that's for sure, but it is for some. And it's for some, it is a good place to come on short little spurts. You know, some people like to take a shot of tequila, and some people like to sip it for 6 hours. And everybody gets a certain thing out of Vegas, a certain jolt, a certain rush, some negative, some positive. But I think this place down here tells a story about a city that's healing. Healing, I tells you, healing. Speaking of healing, this is our community gardens over here. Everybody makes their own way in life. And some way is not the same as your way, but you can go your own way, as Fleetwood Mac once said. I was just waiting to bust that one out. You know I was. You know I had to. All right, how do we get over here? So these are like largely bus lanes. You could take the bus in Vegas. It's actually not as bad as it was, although I'm still a little I'm not taking a bus till I get a vaccine. How's that? And this is actually called deer grass, I believe. This is actually indigenous to Colorado. Up on the mountainside, it grows like a weed, but you can make it nicely sculpted and make it look beautiful like that. So here we are. This is the October 1st Memorial. Holy crap, this is the first time I've ever been here. Jeez Louise. Oh, this sure got solemn real fast. So this is relating to the October 1st incident. And, I'm not going to say that much. This is the victims. And a memorial to all of them. If you're just joining us, this live stream took a weird turn. By the way, there was not just Americans here, there's people from all over the world. So, there's your Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Oh, I get sad looking at this. Ugh. Remember what I told you earlier? I said that 95% of people are genuinely good, and then you have 3% that try to be good, make bad decisions, but at the end of the day don't want to do those things. They just have the devil talking to them too much. And then you have people that are essentially the devil, which is what caused all this. And we won't say his name at all. Don't even tap it. If anybody types his name into the chat, moderators, you need to wipe him out of the chat. Don't ban the people. Just don't ban the people. Just get rid of their comment. I don't want that guy's name in the chat. The worst thing about this is one of the sad things is that right now these folks here can't even go and see the memorial to their loved ones because their borders are closed. That makes it more challenging for somebody who would come down. And they can't. Maybe they want to come down on a birthday, or, you know, they want to come down on that person. Maybe it was their husband, their wife, and they want to come down on their anniversary that they would have had. Sorry, this makes me really sad to see. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Hopefully you can't, because I'm acting like a sissy boy, as some of the manly men would say. Jasper, Alberta, places I've been. Just a lot of Albertans, because it was a country music festival. So it would have made sense that a lot of people from the country music capital of Canada would come down for it. And so you get a disproportionate amount of people that were from Canada that were taken away from us. Maybe it's worse because I'm seeing the Canadian flags and I miss my father. And, you know, you think about how life can change in an instant, I guess, is what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the care, this the star here is put into the sign all over, and I'm pretty sure if I counted it, there'd be 58 of them. That was a really tough day for everybody. Really tough day for everybody. My wife was in the Philippines with family, and she contacted me and said there was an incident at the Mandalay Bay. And I thought, well, you know, incidents happen. Just the other day there was an incident at the Wynn. YouTube restrictions mean I can't talk about stuff, but I said okay, and I turned it on, and you just knew that things were different now, and they were, and it was tough as a challenge for everybody that worked in tourism and travel. And none of the conventions wanted to admit it. The city did not admit it, right? But we lost tourism for months, October, November, December, January, into February, for 5 months. There was a very sharp drop in tourism, and they kept saying, oh, nope, it's not impacted anything. And we all knew it was a lie. We all knew they were completely freaking lying to us. They didn't lose any big conventions like when COVID hit. It wasn't like that, but it was just like small things that changed. And it was tough, you know, from a personal perspective, because she's overseas and we're trying to build something, and you know, and we're trying to build a house, and the money stops because there's tourism is so low. This guy's actually in the act of doing graffiti right now. This dude right over here, look. He is literally spray painting. Now I'm pretty sure these boards that he's spray painting on, this guy, are set up so they can spray paint, and then they don't paint the nice stuff. But yeah, these are open, so you can actually see art on them. Well, that took an interesting turn now, didn't it? I think it's still the record mass blank. Yeah, I can't say those words because YouTube restrictions. So we're now walking on, this might be Gas. I'm not really sure what street this is, but a lot of these are named after old history. So like Hoover, as in the Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover, Hoover Dam. Studio Plaza Apartments. Color TV, direct dial phones, and a pool. Color TV, direct dial phones, and pool. Now, if you asked a 15 or a 16-year-old person, do you know what a direct dial phone is? They don't know. Nope, they don't know. It's a direct dial phone. Direct dial phones, I believe, it predates me, not really, but direct dial phones were where you'd pick up your phone and just dial the phone number, and you wouldn't have to like press a number sequence to get a line out. Like a lot of offices do. The office I work in, you have to press one of the 5 lines to get out. You can't just dial your phone number, so direct dial phones. And of course, we were down here just a week or 2 ago, and we saw a lot of this stuff. It was a lot colder, but yeah, here we are downtown Las Vegas. It's a very interesting walk with everybody. We're gonna keep on going. I don't think my camera hasn't bitched at me yet. See, what do we got here? CCHS, thank you so much. CHS, I appreciate you. Your Alexa's broken, that's a clock. That might be a line from a movie or something like that. So we have a lot of law offices and things in these kinds of office towers right now. Steven, do you smoke? I don't. Never smoked, never did the other smoke. Never did the smoke that you can buy at any stores, and I never did the smoke that you can buy at the other stores. It just wasn't a thing for me, I guess. The other thing, you know, the dispensary type smoking, it messes me up. I don't like anything that kind of makes my head space so way far out there. Great live stream, Stephen. Thank you for the awesome stream. And yeah, I know somebody that was at the 91 festival. I know somebody personally. And I didn't know her at the time, but I do know she had to take 2 weeks off from work before she could even consider coming back. And she works, I know her, I'm not gonna say anymore. She's a super nice lady. And then I have a friend who had his own friends who were at the event, and that was a really hard time for him too. And then of course we have Vegas Strong, and that's what this city is. The city is strong. I love this place. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that is a je ne sais quoi. It's got its own star power. How's that? It's got its own kind of star power. Las Vegas will never stop endearing and enduring. So we're walking down towards downtown again. Now there's a Starbucks up here, I think. And we have some old signs down here too. And then probably one of the only dispensaries close to downtown is right here called Cannabis. So if you guys are looking for that kind of stuff, you know what's up with that. I just won't make, I used to not talk about it at all, but it's a thing here. I'm not a proponent or a detractor of it. I just won't do specific videos on it. All right, so if you guys want to join the channel memberships or the Patreon, you feel free to do that. That's ongoing support for the channel. If you guys are watching and you want to order masks, do it now. Do it now, as Arnold would say, because we're not getting back any more patterns in there. It's gone. Gonzo, no more patterns, okay? After what we have in stock is gone, and we have a lot of patterns in stock. So get what you like now or forever hold your peace, all right? VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end. It's a cool little wedding chapel. Stained glass chapel. Ironically, there's no stained glass. But look, they can do outdoor ceremonies. That's how a lot of these businesses beat the government restrictions, which is cool. And just a lot of cool old stuff. What does this say? Let's see, I saw just how this thing would end. I feel so foolish that I let it begin. Now, we got so many problems, can't work one out. Please look up, and please, Chris Chapman. Is this good? This is a crazy person. Or maybe it's the owner of the chapel, I don't know. Maybe he just decided to write limericks and lyrics and riddles on the stained glass. It's so bizarro. So here's some old signs for you guys. The Neon Museum is a great place, but they don't put these kinds of signs at the Neon Museum. Joanna's Joyful Journeys. Look at that. Steve is posting up everything cool that we talked about here. Marriage is not, oh, it's a Tupac rap. Tupac rap. That's how they say it in Russia. You like Tupac? Yes, I like Tupac rap. He's best rapper. Rapper. Say it again. Rapper. Close enough. So this is our transit center downtown. So this kind of unifies downtown in terms of transportation. And they've done a really good job in Las Vegas of building in bus lanes and busways, making it bicycle friendly. What we really need in Las Vegas is bus rapid transit, because that would alleviate a lot of problems in terms of traffic. They're trying to build light rail transit from McCarran Airport to downtown by way of Maryland Parkway. However, that doesn't seem to be working. They're waiting for federal grant money. Paul Rotter says, thanks for the walk today, man. I'll have to check out this area on my next trip. Yeah, Paul, you're coming in a few months, as far as I understand, you told me. So you told all of us. Lots of bail bondsmen, though, in Vegas. And this is a bail bonds shop here. And it makes sense because that is the Clark County Detention Center, and the courthouses and the government and stuff is right down there. So that's where you're at. So they could always run over if they had to. Although I'm nowadays, oh my God, no. Oh, I want to get over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is Elvis. See the gold? That's a guy who's an Elvis impersonator walking to the chapel. Oh, I missed it. Son of a gun. That would have been so cool. Canceled Bummer saw lots of lowriders on the strip last night. Oh, my friends love a lowrider. Oh, there's a cop right there. I shouldn't cross here, jaywalk. Sorry, officer. I was not even thinking of doing that. I was just showing them what it would look like if you shouldn't jaywalk in the middle of the street, officer. Don't you worry, sir. I got your back. Here's a ticket for jaywalking. That would be a bummer. A bunch of broken down lowriders and tow trucks too. Yeah, we saw those, but I don't know if they were getting into accidents. And then we did see one over at the Plaza Hotel today that couldn't start no matter what he wanted to do. And then when he finally did start, it was like an explosion. It sounded like a tank, an Abrams. Is that still a tank? I wanted to get over to show you guys the transit center. And then I didn't want to get in trouble with that guy right there. Film the homeless. No, I don't want to film the homeless. That's not very nice. I was just going to go over and take a look at it, but it occurs to me that we have a whole day ahead of ourselves and it's almost 1 o'clock. It occurs to me that this has been a really long live stream for us, which is good. I'm happy that we were on it for so long, but I still have a wife and a life that I got to attend to before this beautiful day goes away. There was a gathering for a tow truck driver passed too in about a month. People need to tour the Elvis Mansion and its exhibits in Memphis. That'd be fantastic for sure. So if you're parking down here, don't park here. This is only for people going to the Regional Justice Center. And if that's you, then I'm sorry. I hope it works out okay for you. But you know, don't park in those empty lots at night, or those open lots at night anyways. Bite the bullet, pony up the dough, park at an actual casino property. It's probably the best thing for you. Join the live stream. Yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, we do these Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday mornings. Okay, it's a great opportunity for us to get out and show you guys the town and show you guys what Vegas looks like when the glitz and glamour gets stripped away and we see some regular, awesome, hardworking people like the friends over at Vintage Vegas that we made today, or the folks with the Joy Pop Company, or just a number of folks that we talked to. And as I say, my interviewing skills are probably not the best, but I try to listen more than I talk, much more than I used to, so hopefully you enjoyed those. Is Vegas an easy city to move to and restart life on a small budget? It could be. I mean, probably the trade-offs between small budget towns and big budget cities are generally more built up for you, and they have far more amenities and things for you to be able to use, but you're going to pay more money to be in those areas versus small towns where it's cheap as dirt, but there's nothing there. Like McAllen, Texas is one of the lowest, most affordable cities in America, but you don't have all the amenities of Dallas. Dallas is a very expensive city and is built up and lots of big tech. So D. Vish says, thank you, Steve. Enjoyed the shows last night and the memorial this morning. Yeah. Thank you so much, D. Vish. What is your plan for St. Patrick's Day? So to answer your question first, I don't think, starting over, yeah. If you have a skill that you can do and you're willing to grind and hustle, you can build up from nothing here. You can live in a weekly, keep to yourself, keep safe, work super duper hard. If you're a salesperson, like I am a professional salesperson, the sky is the absolute limit in Las Vegas. You could be making 100 grand, 6 figures after just 9 months to a year, guarantee you. And then you can build a business for yourself based on the money that you've earned. What am I doing for St. Patrick's Day? Well, we're gonna be on the Strip on St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to hand out some St. Patrick's Day masks. That's, Caroline decided that. So we'll be on the Strip on Wednesday the 17th. It's Wednesday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 15th, 16th, 17th, for sure. Yep, we'll be out there showing you guys some good stuffs. But for right now, we're walking back towards downtown Las Vegas. This is the actual prison. This is an actual jail right here. Probably built in the 70s or the 60s by the looks of it. And that would be the Justice Center right there. And then of course bail bonds right across the street. Doesn't get much closer than that. Or you can get married at a wedding chapel that's across the street from the prison. I don't know if people know this. And then we're gonna bypass this, but a few weeks back, we did go into this Catholic church, St. Joan of Arc, which is a very old and historic building in downtown Las Vegas, but you can go watch the replay of that 2 weeks ago. Great stream. Boy, does it currently look like a picture view out of the GTA game right now. Kind of does, Grand Theft Auto. I thought you meant Greater Toronto area for a minute there. GTA, they used to call it that. Now it's called GTA, but that's synonymous with the game. So yeah, this is the St. Joan of Arc. We went into the back. They were nice enough last time. Super old building, dating back 100 plus years almost for that to be in town. Of course, Mormon missionaries were the first kind of folks out here that establish churches and religions. There is the old Mormon fort. That's not too far from here, actually. So right here, this is the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Shouts out from the GTA, the 6. That's why your name is Steve 6. There you go. I figured it out. Ain't I a smart feller? Yes, we're practically California now. So yeah, this is the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. They used to do like big old nights, watch parties here, concerts out here. Life is Beautiful will be downtown soon enough in a couple of months in September. Of course, that sold out in a matter of minutes. So there's a lot of optimism and hope. And as we saw from the Arts District, which we passed through. So if you're just joining us, be sure to watch this on replay, because you're going to see some fantastic people, some amazing things that you never thought you would see in Las Vegas. And it was definitely worth the walk today. It was worth the $16 in parking fees. I never park on those open lots. I just don't trust it. Well, park in the casinos. You will thank yourself when you do that, because you're generally in a good safe spot in those casinos, because they're paid to get in. So the bad guys generally don't come in and take stuff and do smash and grabs. So definitely worth. Every time I go downtown in Vegas, I used to be so cheap, and I used to say I don't want to pay for parking, and then I realized that if you're having fun, you can't measure your fun with dollars and cents, man. And a smart feller, Steve Six says, I like these random street scenes. Yeah, for sure. And we got the D over here, and the Circa is going to be behind the Golden Nugget. You can't see it over here. And then Fremont Street, that's the little thing you see over there. I'll be there in July. Hopefully they bring back concerts. They're going to have in May, it sounds like, we're going to have our downtown concert series happening. So we'll definitely get those going, because the city recently, the LVCVA, not the city, Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, they recently opened up and gave $3,250,000 towards a bunch of things. One of them being Life is Beautiful, and one of them being the Downtown Las Vegas Rocks concert series that runs through May through September. One of them being a giant bowling tournament that happens in March of 2022, believe it or not, all the way down at the South Point. So lots of things going on, lots of optimism and hope. You know, if you're not familiar with it, if you're just tuning in, my name is Steven, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, future notifications. We do news updates on the weekdays. Sometimes we do documentary films. We do these kinds of walks. I did a documentary myself called Las Vegas Closed for Business, Open for Hope. Search it up on YouTube. It's on my channel. I posted it almost a year ago. It's got 120,000 views, which isn't the biggest channel on my video on my channel. Wake up, Campbell. But it's a great video, shows you the strip closed. This is like the exact opposite. So maybe I have to make a sequel called Las Vegas Open for Business, Open for Hope. Or maybe I've been making a sequel for a year now. You never know. The cop, he's doing the WTF. The cop's like, what the? He's cursing. What's that? I'm not David, no, but your dog is beautiful.
You look like David.
I'm sure. Yeah, I look just like him. That's cool. That dog is awesome. What's your dog's name? Oh, we don't want to be on camera. Okay, have a good day. I asked her name, but she didn't want to be on camera. She says, I'm on camera too. I certainly am. All right, so let's go. I just wanted to ask her dog's name. Not everybody's want to be on camera. We have to respect that. So look at this. It's Fremont Street one more time. Do I use a power bank? I don't. Simple enough. If you're streaming in the daytime, you're generally going to use less power than you're streaming at the nighttime. The reason why at nighttime there's a lot more math going on to make your video look good. And in the daytime, you just got a lot more light hitting your image sensor. So we're back on Fremont. This is where they tried to block me from entering a couple of weeks back. So you can't stream on the strip. We got to the bottom of it, thank goodness for that. And I did a video on that as well. But maybe, yeah, this is Vegas on a Sunday. Actually, a lot of people down here. Very nice, and the canopy is going even during the day, as you guys notice. Yep. I just got the low battery. So yesterday, I got the low battery at about 110 minutes. Look, it's a Jabberwocky. Not really. So, yeah, I just got the low battery. So we have a better performance during these daytime streams. Whoa, Joshua Newberger for parking in a taco. Ooh, tacos do sound good today, don't they? Oh, here's this guy. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. He used to be in front of Planet Hollywood, this guy. I don't know if you guys are getting buffering. It's not telling me it's buffering. You shouldn't get buffering. The Osmo should be good for 10 hours if you can charge it. Yeah, but I'm using a microphone, so I can't plug into that. This guy's awesome, by the way. He used to be down on the strip a lot of the time. Rob the Vegas mailman. Enjoy the vid, Steven. Have tickets to the Vegas Golden Knights Shark games tomorrow night. Looking forward to returning to the Fortress. Oh, you lucky bugger, you. That sounds fun, man. Sharks are the best rival we got. You're going to have a blast. And there we go. JS says the videos are awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So that was an interesting walk, wasn't it? We saw a lot of stuff on Main Street. We went down to the Arts District. We saw all that stuff. I think it was a great live stream. What do you guys think? Is it worthy to share with somebody? Share this with somebody if you thought it was good. Thank you guys for watching the videos. The good thing about having a mic is that I can get this far away from the camera and I can tell you about the time I caught a fish. It was this big. Oh, thank you so much. That was J Grove 1111. Thank you so much. 111. Only 3 ones. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to the channel. We do videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They're the morning type videos. We also do these live streams on Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday mornings. It's me, it's Caroline, it's Not Leaving Las Vegas, it's the cats. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and run into me on the channel. I always love meeting people. It's always fun to meet people on the channel. Fremont Street has got a lot of energy just even right now. It's like a big street carnival, street fair. Miriam from France is here. Merci beaucoup, mon ami, mademoiselle. Thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Keep watching the channel. Check us out on Facebook, Not Leaving Las Vegas. It's a group. You should join the group. You can like the page if you want, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can check us out on Teespring if you want to. Oh, Wayne McKay says, excellent morning live stream, Stephen, on the first day of daylight savings time. This is true. Our days are longer. This is a good thing. By the way, the other reason this is a good thing is that we can go out and we can film stuff to put on the video channel, not streams, longer. We can do that. We got more daylight now. It's only a matter of weeks until it starts getting to be 80 degrees every single day. Yeah, so we have VegasFaceMask.com. That's my wife's gig. If you guys are looking to buy a mask, do it soon because these patterns are not getting refilled, okay? There's 60 different types. VegasFaceMask.com. We have to get out of here. I love you all for watching. You guys are fantastic. You're over the top. Great stream, watched in most of its entirety. We're gonna say 3, 2, 1, click on Fremont Street so we get real close to the camera. That's my video and I'm sticking to it. 3, 2, 1, and click.